And take two. Hopefully you guys can fucking hear me now. Welcome back to the Adventures in Silvernell, a homebrewed fantasy world setting for our weekly game of Dungeons & Dragons 5e. I'm Scott, I'm the Game Master, and these are my four awesome friends. Erica Webb, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good.
Ben Dale.
Die, but
You're not gonna die, don't worry. Sorry, Ben Dale.
I'm just a monster, and I'm actually going to kill Erica.
This is starting to make sense. Michael Jackson.
Hey, I'm here to watch Erica die, I guess.
And Tanner Messer.
And I'm drinking Erica's blood.
A warning for all you viewers out there. Welcome back, guys, or welcome new viewers. This is awesome. If you're watching us on Facebook or Twitch, that's awesome. Specifically, if you're watching us on Twitch, don't forget, the more you view, the more you comment, you build channel points that we call Rooter, which is the weed of Silvernell. You can spend that to make things happen in the game. Storms, horrible things. You can give these players advantage. You can do so many things. So make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, Facebook, YouTube. You get it. Also, before we begin, I just want to say Michael Jackson just finished a 3-part series. You can check it on YouTube. The last episode's up soon, called Battle of the Gods. What the shit was that about, MJ?
Yeah, character from first season Summer Song took a bunch of people and a bunch of gods, got them together and said, let's put on a game show. And he held a 3-week, 3-round event, had some players who I picked from my college to come do some fun roleplay, and they got to get their asses kicked, which I feel like might be a theme this week. Fingers crossed. But
you don't know.
Have some fun, and I hope you guys go check it out. It was a great grand time. Only the first one's really long. The first one's like 5 hours long, but the second two are 3 hours. That's great. Myself.
That's awesome. Before we begin, a warning for everybody. This is a villain campaign, and that means it's rated R for demons, for a massacre, and for haunting memories. Usually we go to the intro here, but you guys are going to have to sit on that. All right, here we go. Last time on episode 19, sophomore year. Due to Artheon Hallowchild's revealing the secret of Dragontooth to Summit, everyone must now expect Summit to retaliate by sending heroes to destroy this everything. Professor Rosk reveals Dragontooth will undergo physical upgrades to its defenses for the first trimester of the school year. Each student will get 2 mascot uses, except for Yumi, and a new game is put in place called Dragon's Gauntlet. In preparation for the impending hero doom, every student must go through training to fortify their combat and mental abilities. After training, the school year will progress as normal. B receives her first beloved relationship with a third year named Ross Quinn, who will go to the ends of the earth to aid his girlfriend. Meanwhile, B has had enough of the new senior Agnora Femix, and after her allies start a food fight, B poisons Agnora and fucking kills her.
Yeah.
Mortenzal manages to get Penny a new terrarium, where she now holds baby Tolvi in her room for growing and caring. More on that as we progress. Bognak unravels the mystery of the exploding students and finds Professor Inger constructed his insides to emit a deadly poison whenever he is kind. Bognak now seems to be toiling on the inside with the duality of kindness and evil. How can they connect, or how can they both be avoided? Yumi Jougoui silently observes the chaos at school, unless they're fucking yelling at Russ Quinn, as they deal with the punishing hand of Landria Fatale. What is next for Yumi? Revenge? A new path? We await. After a week of creating allies, studying, training, and school purchases, everyone goes to sleep and awakens in a very different Dragontooth. Demons have risen from the depths, and in a matter of seconds have made rubble of every floor, nook, and cranny of this prestigious academy. Students are perishing. Professors are nowhere to be seen. Demons are running the grounds, and our 4 villains fight for their very lives. Is this training, or is this death? We last left off with our villains taking a long rest, uninterrupted, and we now awaken to the loud boom of something exploding. The entire school shakes. We resume our adventure in the amphitheater, the very lowest known to students floor of the school. Everyone is at full HP, full spell slots, full hit dice. Let the games begin. It's all you guys. So you're going to awaken. You feel the warmth of the large torch that's around you, but literally walls and the ceiling of the amphitheater are crushed all around you. You see the small red light emitting from maybe where the demons once rose. You smell this sulfur that's very pungent, almost stings your nostrils, and almost a lot of salt from the fucking tears of the students crying before they die. You hear above you and all around terrifying screams, pleas for helps, explosions, booms. It's like the fucking end of the world. What do you want to do? Welcome back.
Take another rest.
God damn it.
This room seems safe. I don't want to interact with any of that. No, I will pick up my javelin, or like because I know I threw two early. You said one broke, so I'll pick up the other one.
Okay.
And all the other like chains and stuff and traps that we laid out while we were resting. So just while I'm doing that, like, yeah, do we just good morning, sunshines. This is awful. Do we just go? Like, do we run upstairs to see if we can find anybody else?
Well, I do love boot camp. Do we want to go through the portal, or that seems too obvious?
It does seem really obvious.
I guess B's not in her wild shape anymore.
Yeah, I was about to say, am I still in wild shape? I feel like not after the rest.
You got new ones. You got new ones now.
Yeah.
I kind of look up and was like, we could, if you wanted to be a little fancy, we could try to go up that way. The demons went through the roof, so maybe there's some holes we could just break through. Skip the portals, surprise somebody, perhaps.
He nods and says, on it, and it begins to start trying to climb up the wall towards the, like, circles that it came out of.
Sure, roll me a strength check.
Let's go. That was horrible. 6.
As you're climbing it, you're actually pretty strong, and you're getting a good handle on it. I mean, most of the walls are kind of just barely cemented together. But as you do, the walls start to crumble. Now, it doesn't crumble fully where you can see the outside, but it seems everything's like looser. And as you kind of fall backwards, you see the ceiling where there would be holes. You can see kind of through one hole. It goes whoop, up through one floor, boop, up to another floor, boop. But then rocks and stuff start to cave in, fully closing those holes from above. You're trapped down here.
God damn it.
Make more holes, B.
He says, on it, just starts aggressively punching the wall.
She loves doors. Making her own. Well, fine. I suppose we could go through the portal then.
Yeah, we don't really have an option at this point, I guess.
And this portal takes us to the school store?
Around the corner that you saw earlier before you slept is what you would usually recognize from being in the amphitheater is the portal to the fireplace to the Sunken Fang school store. It does look familiar. However, everything else about the amphitheater looks very outdated. Almost like overnight they have reupholstered everything in a tacky 70s kind of look.
I hate these tests. Penny will kind of descend her jaw, and she will summon her swarm to her hand. All right, well, I have to do something.
That's all right.
And we're gonna start. She's gonna start to walk towards the portal.
Okay.
I follow.
Cool.
Same.
I'm still aggressively punching the wall until I realize that nobody else is around me, and then I turn and follow them.
Come on.
The school once again just shakes. Everyone has to stand still and grab something or stand still to get, otherwise you get knocked down. You stand before the glowing green light of the Sunken Fang portal. You almost hear this faint familiar scream on the other side.
Faint familiar scream.
Can I do an insight check?
You may, all of you may.
I was like, who it sound like?
19 on the die.
Oh, he's the first one, guys. He beat you to it. You recognize it immediately as Bolkennon Doonberry.
Got a 14.
Who gives a fuck?
Oh, villains.
Um,
And we're all self-centered. We're like, who?
Is that your friend?
Just making
Is
sure that
your-
I might like them.
that's the guy with the stupid hat, right? Let's go. Bognak is concerned. He's like, no, guys, come on, it's Buchanan, you know. We had all those adventures together. He helped us study that one time? I don't know. Let's go.
No, he's not ringing any bells.
Uh,
But I do mage armor just in case that's not clear. So I'm back. I'm like armored and
well, worst case scenario, he's a meat shield for us while we fight through. So it's not just me and B taking all the hits. Let's go.
Meat shield!
All right,
Runs into
as
the
you
portal.
guys are running into the
Shield.
portal, go ahead and remind me and our audiences of your current armor class, even with your mage armor and stuff. So we'll start with B.
14.
Penny.
15,
What is it normally?
17.
It's 17, but it's 15 right
Well,
now?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Okay.
It's 15.
Okay.
It's
All
lower.
right. All right. 15 for right now. Yumi
It's easy to hit.
14.
and Bognak.
17.
Ooh, big boy.
Okay.
As you walk into this portal, like normal when you go through these portals, whether in your house, dorm, or whatever, it's that chilling cold as you walk through, almost like you're walking through a refrigerator freezer. You know it's safe, it's not deadly. Everything is this bright green. You squint as you walk through. You get to the other side, and your eyes kind of readjust to this darkness. All you see is this like green behind you from the portal, shining on rocks. The sunken fang is in shambles. It's almost unrecognizable. So many rocks have caved in. The roof is smaller. It's almost like winding around a corner, so you can't really see. The only thing you can really make out right here in front of you is that table, that kind of coffee table that's in the front. Seems like it's got like a couple potion bottles, like this like necklace, and this kind of a statue of a monkey. And right behind it is that same green couch, but rocks have completely crushed one side, so it's kind of up a little bit. And then it's just darkness around the corner, except for a little bit of like red fiery light around the corner.
Do we know where the scream is coming from?
The scream, you don't hear the scream anymore. It was just like a and then disappeared.
Rip Buchanan.
Red meat shield.
Something did rip him in for sure.
Yeah. So no longer, we don't have a meat shield any longer. That's gone.
What do we do?
Yes. All right, B. Do you sniff anything? Do you smell anything? You're typically pretty good at these situations.
Well, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and wild shape too, because when I'm wild shaped, I have a advantage on checks that rely on smell. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Sure. What are you wild shaping into?
Bear, duh.
Do I even need to ask anymore?
I just, as we all know, I will never wild shape into anything that is not a bear. Thank you.
Russ is going to lose his mind if you ever do wild shape into a dinosaur, though.
I'm writing that
honestly,
down.
I would do that just once for Russ and for nobody else too.
That's their secret thing. I love it.
I don't like where this is
wild
going.
the dinosaurs for him.
I just walk into the room and it's like he's got a saddle on her.
Hey.
The whole school shakes
Get
again.
me out of your fantasies. I got an 18 on my smell check.
You definitely smell that musky, just immediate quick body odor, even if he just washed, of a very nervous Buchanan Doonberry. And it smells alive. Fresh.
I'm gonna follow it personally. Now that I'm in bear form, I'm just gonna kind of lift my head up, take a little sniff, motion back towards everybody, just give them a little grunt, and start heading towards the smell.
As you walk forward where the rocks are crushing the couch, it kind of winds around a corner. Kind of go around the corner, and do you have dark vision? I don't think in the history of D&D, a DM's ever asked. I think everyone just forfeits that information.
All I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's very
I
dim
do.
light, but the smell, like a cartoon, leads you right to him, and you can see in just the dim light this silhouette of that goofy ass hat, these big jowls. He's kind of sitting up against the wall, and you hear, "Ugh. B, is that you?"
B just.
Oh wait, you wouldn't say that. You're a fucking bear. He'd say, oh my god, a bear.
Hey, I'm following behind B.
Okay, yeah, he
Yeah.
screams like a girl and starts like, oh, that was rude. He screams like a afraid girl. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, females. He screams like a wussy Scott when he's scared. And he's kind of like trying to get against the wall, kind of kicking like, ah! Holding onto the rocks.
What were you fighting in here? Was it the demons?
Oh my god, Penny! Is this your bear?
Yes.
It's not gonna attack me, is it?
I mean, well, it hasn't, so it's gone good for you.
Look,
Depends on how much gold he's got on him.
it talks! It talks! He pulls out his little notebook, like he's badly injured, he's got blood, and he's just like writing it down. If I make it out alive, this is gonna be a crazy story. Listen, don't take anything from the store. Don't drink anything. Nothing. The system is still active on the front and the fireplace.
Oh, the security thing
Yeah.
I heard about? Yeah. That sounds like a fun problem. And I kind of called down the hallway. I found your friend, Bognak. Do you want to come see him, or do you just leave him here?
I'm not really a friend. Just he's the guy from the news. Nice guy. Hey, you stay over there though. Don't come near me.
Yeah, fuck him.
He just kind of coughs a little bit, some blood comes up. Yeah, I'll keep my distance.
Cool. Yeah, stay next to the bear. That sounds good.
Look, it's really good to see you guys. This is fucking nuts. I don't know what's going on. There's fucking demons everywhere, man. They're just killing people left and right. What the fuck happened to the school?
Oh,
Have you
I don't
killed
know,
any demons?
First. Yeah, kill the demons, obviously.
I mean, I killed at least 3 or, 9, maybe 16 demons.
Okay, big difference. Big jump there.
Well,
You would know.
I killed lots of
Inside
demons.
check?
Look, yeah, inside check. I knew it.
I was like, fine. A 19?
He hasn't killed one demon.
Judging by the way you take notes, I disagree. I've seen you in class. There's nothing to stare at, honestly. But I'm glad to see you're still alive.
Our evil manifests in many different ways, okay? Maybe mine's not brute strength or, certain things, but I can spread lies, I can spread rumors, I can make people think certain things. But I can't wrap my head around what's going on. They told us heroes were coming. These are fucking demons!
Yeah, she also
What's the difference?
also said training, and yesterday I fought Artheon. So, a week ago I fought Artheon, so anything's really possible these days.
What? You think the professors went down to hell and destroyed the school for training?
Oh, you're really dramatic. Do you remember the dinner demons we had? Don't these look kind of familiar to those things to you? For a guy who takes notes on things, you really miss a lot.
Well, yeah, but I don't think I've seen, this many. In the amphitheater, it was like 1,000.
Weird things happen here every day. I can't keep being surprised.
All right, yeah. So we are all aware, lots of demons. Question: did you see anybody else make it out of the amphitheater? Is there anybody else around here that can help us out?
Oh yeah, I saw a bunch of people make it out. Even some students who I've never seen before.
New students?
There's no new students.
I've never seen them before. I thought maybe 1 or 2, and I was just seeing things. But I mean, the school body's not very big now. I mean, I saw a dragonborn.
No.
No. Wait,
I
is
saw
it the
a
same?
fucking dragonborn.
It's not.
I kind of look around and I'm like, oh no.
Isn't that guy? They're sneaking that guy in, right?
No, Dragonborns don't exist anymore. They've been
Yeah.
gone for hundreds of years. We're
There's
not
one.
in.
They disappeared before the year 100.
We're not in 200 whatever AG. We're not in our year. We're in a past version of this place. This is for sure a test, and I kind of like it actually. But again, I think we should kill the demons
Wait a
because
minute.
Dragonborns are not a thing. Come
Oh,
on.
this is the school. If this is
It's a very like corridors of remembrance vibe I'm getting right now,
yeah.
but on a larger scale.
How can we be in the corridor? I went to sleep in my dorm.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
did
we
I.
all
you
woke up.
But also, are we here? Who knows? Witchcraft. It's very powerful stuff. I love it.
Oh my god, man. I fucking hate this place.
This is probably
As a prison.
if my memory serves me correct. Yeah, the largest slaughter in school history, right? The with
who's telling us
Christopher.
that the
Yeah.
light end is.
Yeah,
Right,
Lightenders, Christopher Few. We got to go find that guy. He's got a book that should help us.
Are we
81
just
students.
reliving that?
We could be. I mean, if they put
Do you think
they put
that's-
us in the memory.
Do you think that's how he did it? He used demons to kill a bunch of students, and now we are said students living out the slaughter, the greatest
Yeah.
slaughter that happened at this place.
Well, he didn't use demons to slaughter students. I think the demons came to slaughter him.
Well, there were demons involved in the story, though, and they're demons.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
okay,
Nope.
great.
I've
Also,
been reading a lot of books, Bognak. That's a good move.
so many books. I'm really not that smart, but I've just really gotten really, really
I'm not-
nerdy.
That's why I said you've just been reading a lot of books.
Yeah. That. Wow. Okay. You.
I chose my words very carefully.
Well, I think our best move is to get to the temple, then, right?
There's a temple here.
Why are we going to the temple?
I'm trusting you, storyteller.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about the light enders. I just remember the demons were involved. So, this is all you,
Well,
Bognak. You
if
read the
there's
books.
Holy religious magic, it's probably there, right? And that's probably our best chance to fight off a bunch of demons. And
That trap.
and I from reading the story, do I remember where the Light Enders kind of had their stand against the demons? If this is it or no?
Roll me oh god, what do you roll for remembering? Fucking insight. Just roll insight.
Okay, cool. Better
Remember
than
the part of
history.
the movie.
And that one.
Can I be
A
listing
nat
off
one?
places? Can I be listing off places that are like here in order to like jog his memory for him?
Oh, back
Okay, does
Go back,
anybody
go
else
back
know
in.
of the story he's talking about?
B,
I mean, he's mentioned the light
it's
enders too,
horrible
but
because it
I
was
don't tell
one
that.
of the Venom Run clues for B, but B is currently a bear and is not able to talk to them about it.
Oh my god. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. They all kind of remember this, like, the Venom Run clue thing you're trying to talk about. So I will give you advantage, but -2 from it.
You bitch.
So
I mean, got
if
that
that's
one,
the
it can be-
case- if that's the case, it's currently a -1, and then a 15 total.
Okay.
-2.
You remember this story that you're talking about. The Light Enders and Christopher Pugh defeated the Demon King Salen on the top of the school.
Oh, you gotta climb to the top.
Another
Right, but
fight
if-
on the rooftop.
And if we know the fight's happening, then do we have to go to the fight? We know how it's going to end.
You do
Right.
remember in the story that Christopher Pugh defeated Salen.
Right, Salen loses this fight. So do we go there and watch Salen lose and then fight
Kill
Christopher Pugh?
Christopher. Yeah.
Like, are we supposed to be Christopher in this story?
I don't know. I feel like this is like supposed to be some sort of learning experience for us, so maybe we're
Just-
supposed to watch it.
Sure. I'll go watch a massacre.
This feels more like a survival. Also, I will say
Right, which is why I think
This-
with the
this
characters
happened-
we have.
this happened in 166, I believe. So there shouldn't be Dragonborns, right? There should never be Dragonborn in the history. of this.
Dragonborns disappeared 66 or 67 years before that, correct?
So that's my point. There is one Dragonborn left.
Okay, is
And
he
this
just
is-
fucking lying?
Oh. I mean,
Right, they're
okay,
definitely lying
okay, I
to
see what you're
us.
saying.
Yes.
He's seen at least one Dragonborn. Well, okay.
Never trust your government.
So
Ain't that the damn truth?
Yeah, I don't trust anything the bleed says.
Well, then Penny, then if you establish that, then Penny is on this track of being like this Dragonborn, because she knows about Dragonborn being gone, so she's like, that's fucking weird. So if that's not what's going on, she's interested about this Dragonborn because he's out of time. So she's like, why is there a Dragonborn here? So she's like, you piqued her interest with this Dragonborn thing.
Well, it's the same. It's the same. It's probably the same guy. I mean, the story that we leaked on the bleed.
What story?
Oh gosh, yeah, you guys all remember this. It went viral on the bleed because what's her name was talking. Yeah, that's what she died for. She told everybody the story about the Dragonborn. His name, Oliver.
Note taking.
Olivine. You're talking about Olivine, the Dragonborn.
Yes,
okay,
Olivine. Yes. Yeah, so it's probably
all the Rooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you make that, okay, then she's like, oh well, then she's very interested in that, because that's definitely weird. She's like Dragonborns, Olivine. Okay.
I'll also say this while we're all here. If this is a test from the teachers, I doubt they want us to be more than simple observers. They want us to be able to take on any threat, which I'm assuming this is the greatest slaughter the school has ever known. They probably killed Christopher Pugh, and we're going to have to save it ourselves.
A big explosion goes off. The whole building shakes. Rocks cave in and completely destroy the fireplace, going back down to the amphitheater.
And we don't have anywhere else to go now.
Well, I guess we're going up, and maybe the history books lied, and maybe that's not what happened. Maybe we get to learn the real truth about what happened here.
Still would like to find that book.
Am I tall enough now to, like, I guess, climb up where the rocks fell down?
You're tall enough now that you can just reach up and touch the ceiling.
Okay. I'll kind of motion up to them, too, and say that, like, imply that I can lift them up through the ceiling if they need me to help them get through.
Oh, perfect.
A hole did not appear. Like, it was
A
just
hole
like...
didn't appear?
No, it was like a massive amount just filled in.
Oh, okay, can I punch it and create a hole, then?
Roll an
If
athletics
it's already
check.
loose?
No, into it.
Damn! It's an 8. What's going on?
You're still really strong as a bear, and you punch the shit out of this rock, and it cracks, and like pieces of the rock fall off. But you've punched and kicked enough things, B, in your tenure over 2 years at this school, that you can tell that it was a good hit, but there is so much weight on top of that as well that's crushed together that it's got to be super thick.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump into B's head real quick and just be like, "Girl, why the hell are you punching the ceiling right now? You saw that shit fall?"
Just, I don't know, I thought I could get up if it fell.
I know. Unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna work out that way. But I think there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to beat holes in this shit coming up.
Alright, cool, just let me know. Just point in the direction. I'll get swinging.
Okay. I guess we're going around the only corner that's in front of us.
Around that other corner, you see from that little bit of fiery light is that small little forge that's usually used to make, metalworks and stuff like that. And it goes around the corner to the ladder that leads up to the furnace.
Oh, we're doing this the old-fashioned way. We're going, oh, great.
I'm gonna look back at shithead that's bleeding, laying on the ground, and just be like, "Are you coming with us or what?"
Yeah, just help me up.
No, stand up on your own.
Fuck. I think I broke a rib. I got this. Fuck off, everybody. Oh, fuck you. He stands up, kind of puts his hands on the wall.
I just don't want blood on me.
All right.
Bognak starts to walk over and then is like, don't.
He's covered in blood and soot. He just swallows a big glob of blood in his mouth. Pulls out his notebook and his quill, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking record everything. If you help me get through this, I swear to God, when the bleed bag's open, I'll make you fucking legends.
Well, take plenty of notes on how to be a bad bitch. And watch.
Just try to stay alive, honestly, because you're not doing too hot right now. But
he kind of stumbles a little bit. The rock kind of like breaks off a little and just like almost runs into Bognak.
Fuck off.
But like, no, he comes right at you. He comes like right at you. like falling on you.
Oh,
Slap it.
I put him down. I step back. Like I said, stay fuck away.
He hits the rock wall. Oh, shit. All right. Sorry about that. On we go. Damn you, Ben.
So can you climb this ladder, Barrica?
It's Barrica.
you can reach the ceiling. It should be fine.
And it's open, and you can see flashes of light and smoke and, like, the ceiling. But I will say, you don't see the ceiling of the library above it. It looks like it goes straight up, like the library's completely destroyed. Like that whole floor is completely destroyed.
At least we don't have to climb the 12 floors of this building. We can just skip
Right?
Grade 11.
I'm gonna pop into B's head and be like, hey, if you like see anything, I don't know who's going first, but like in case you need to say something while you're in bear form, I'm leaving the link between us going, so just pop into my head if you need to, and I'll say it.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, we're gonna send Barrica.
Perfect.
Yeah, fake hit points. Go Barrica.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk around the corner to that ladder, you see there are some exposed shelves with a plethora of potions and items and gold and jewels just scattered on the floor. A lot of the potions not broken, actually.
I stand in front of it and spread my arms out so B doesn't see. And I'm like, nothing to see here. He'll dissolve and die.
Are we still in the sunken fang?
Yes.
You will die if you steal these things.
What are we
I
doing?
won't touch anything.
Yeah, we're
Going up the ladder.
We'll let Erica go first. Up the
I'll go
B
first.
up first.
Okay, are you relaying down what you see? Or are you just going
No.
one at a time?
No, I'm just going straight up.
Yeah.
All right,
She
Erica.
goes up and I'll go behind her. She's not like you.
As you guys pop up to the floor above you, you see that the whole library floor is gone. It is completely caved in. Books are everywhere. Tables are broken. The chandeliers have fallen or shattered. All the chairs, the furnace is broken. Big piles of rubble. It's almost unrecognizable because now this room is literally 2 floors where usually that middle section was because the other floor went around it. It's all broken. The right side of the room from where you are has kind of caved in. And so, like, the room is almost like only 2/3 its width, and there's just a fucking wall of stone around. A couple of pillars still remain around. The advanced student chamber portal is not there. And as you look up maybe 50 feet in front of you, you see this very large red demon creature with a head of 1,000 burning candles and wings that are glowing bright red, and holds these 2 giant battle axes. He's radiating this bright light that's a little blinding, but not enough to do the blinding condition. And in front of him, maybe 10, 15 feet on the ground, is this person in this red and gold hood that's down in front on his knees, being held down by 2 of the demons. Does anyone speak Abyssal?
Bognak speaks Abyssal.
You guys all hear some jumbling.
Bognak.
But Bognak, you hear, "Release Christopher from within and end your suffering." And as you listen, you can actually just now notice behind him, maybe another 30, 50 feet closer to where the fire of the furnace was, are just a fuck ton of those same robed creatures. You can't see any of their faces because the robe goes really far. And they're all like having this large battle against dinner demons. They're killing. They're all fighting. You can hear the clanking. You can smell the iron of blood. But this demon does not see you.
Does the ladder keep going? Is it in there?
It ends there.
Shit. I was like, B's just gonna keep climbing up. Fuck that.
Can you imagine?
Since Yumi's still in B's head, B's just gonna go, hey, demons. Since I guess no one else has gotten all the way up yet to let them know.
How many
I was
fucking
right behind
demons
that.
are here? And I like poke my head up and like look. And I'm like, oh,
Okay. Oh, Jesus! I kind of look at Bognak and I'm like, You know, they said it was a mascot, but do you think it maybe was one of those failed school rebellions? Rebranded?
No, I'm pretty sure it was a slaughter.
That
Oh
could be
god,
it.
there's a dead body right there.
Yeah, there are dead student bodies all around you, all over the floor.
A dead student body? Haha. We're used to that.
What shall
Oh,
you
this
do?
is common.
Did I drag myself on here twice? Well, Christopher Fuse somewhere inside. Gotta find him.
Yeah, and the only other way to get up is this ladder across the.
So right now there's
room?
kind of a pillar blocking the vision of whatever that demon thing is from seeing you guys.
Oh,
The
yeah,
pillar's right there. So you can kind of see around it, and there is a glowing green from the sunken fang, but you're still kind of in a shadowy area. You see this big creature just like pull out from in front of his face these two axes and spin them and bring them together until they form one giant axe that radiates and then goes to swing down, and the hooded figure knocks with their elbow the demon. You see these like red fangs pop out of its mouth, and the axe go into the ground, and the whole school shakes. And the hooded figure runs across the room behind this pillar and locks eyes with you guys. And you just see like this like bright green long nose and mouth. You don't see anything above that, and you just see.
Yeah, no shit.
I say we wait it out.
Everybody roll a stealth check.
Where is Pew?
I was about to say, can I just like stealth across?
God.
Roll a stealth check. Yeah.
I rolled a 15, and I'm using my camouflage ability to also make myself invisible. So
Okay.
I'm really just gonna be like.
You're just like
I got a
chameleon,
dirty 20.
like a chameleon right across the wall. Like every time you move, it like changes.
Just, yeah.
I rolled a 18.
Okay.
This
4.
many.
All right.
By
So
disadvantage.
as everyone pretty much immediately recognizes they need to hide because
I
this
got a
demon
17.
turns its head to look. Bognak looks and sees Penny fucking camouflage, and even the bear manages to hide, but in his gaze turns back and looks, and the demon is staring right at him, and just the two little dinner demons move out of the way, and he's walking this way.
I go down the ladder. I'm just kidding. But that's not. I'm like, that's not Selna, is it? Fuck.
Roll initiative.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I jumped this way behind this
Oh,
pillar.
fuck.
I'm invisible. They can't see me. What if I just?
Yes,
don't
you
move?
are technically camouflaged against the wall. Now, I do believe that this ability is like, it doesn't change your shape, so you will be a physical form wherever you are. So it's kind of one of those things where if they move to the side, the rocks that you're portraying just kind of slightly look off.
Gotcha.
But I'll go ahead and add everybody in the turn order. Before it fights, and when that demon starts walking over, that person in the hood is going to say, I don't know who you guys are, but you need, for the love of everything, to hide Christopher. We must let him succeed. And reveals from their hood this like goblin face and says, my name is Zerenia. I will aid you.
I look at Yumi, and I do that. I'm like.
And I pop into Penny's head, and I'm like, who the fuck is this bitch?
I don't. I think you should read her thoughts. It seems like she knows a lot of things, and we know literally nothing about what's going on. And she seems like she does.
About homie that came up with us too. Is he fighting with us, or is he just?
He's still getting up the ladder because he's like.
I look at Yumi and I'm like, get on beat. And I'm gonna try to
All right, you can say things really fast, but you can't do really any actions because it's full initiative now. So everybody, go ahead and roll your initiative.
I did. I got a 4.
Oh,
Got a
4.
13.
I'm out here fighting for last.
4,
I got a nat 20.
13.
Hey, I was like,
Very nice.
That too.
Hate doing that on initiative.
And Penny.
4.
And Bognak, what is your dexterity modifier?
Total 21.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely going before the nat 20 beast. Boom. So the turn order will be one of the dinner demons, Bognak, this unknown demon, Zerenia, B, the other dinner demon, Penny, and Yumi. So, with that, it's the dinner demon time. Let's get down to business. All right. Zoom out a little bit. All right, so this dinner demon is going to fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and just like full-on screech at Bognak and yelling, and then throws some shade at your ass. Gonna throw a fireball at you. It's gonna fly through the air as you just kind of dip your head back around that pillar, and it's gonna fly past you and hit the wall and explode right as Bullkenan comes up, almost hits his head. Nope, and goes back down. And it's your turn.
Bognak's gonna look at this goblin real quick and be like, 1, where is he? 2, that's not Selma, is it? Or what's the demon's name?
Zaylin?
Salen.
I like Selma better.
I'm so good at knowing like vague details, but never gonna know the names, unfortunately.
Salem?
Okay, she can't respond on your turn, but she can respond on her turn.
I don't want to fight Salen, so I'm just going to
It's a yes.
5, 10. No. Yeah, 5, 10. Take a couple of attacks at this dinner demon.
Far out.
With my long arm.
I like that we're still calling them dinner demons.
Yeah. You're giving them the respect they deserve.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
bring me my lunch! That's a 19 to hit on the first one.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
12 damage. And then
What type?
a bludgeoning. Magical
bludgeoning.
But then only a 10 to hit on the second.
10 misses.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action try and grapple it.
All right, strength check versus your strength check. Here we go.
Strength or athletics. That's the same.
Or athletics, excuse me.
Yeah.
17.
26.
Oh, yeah, you are able to grab it for sure.
It's like grab it by the throat.
And it was like floating like in the air about 2 or 3 feet above the ground, so you just...
You're grounded. And I put it down. Yeah, guys, I'm about to run out of one-liners, so can we please? And then I'm gonna use. I had like 15 feet of movement left. I'm just gonna like kind of step back this way and kind of drag it with me over here, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay. And it's my turn.
All right, around the corner, this thing just walks. You feel the heat as soon as he walks around the corner, right in front of your face. You see this thing is like, its body is adorned with some natural armor that is coming out of its radiating blood red core, fueled by something. As the candles stay lit and it moves, just like smoke comes off of its head. And what shall it do? What is it? It's going to appear. It's going to take 1 axe attack at Zerenia and 1 at the bear. So first one.
I'm just a bear.
He does
I'm
not
just there.
like you.
There's a random bear in a school. It's like, why are you here?
He swings this axe around, but Zerenia ducks, and it completely bashes the pillar off as rocks fly to the other side. One of them kind of hits that dinner demon, doing 2 points of damage to it. And then it's going to raise that other axe, locking candles with you, bear. But as it brings it down, it's B as a bear just takes its claws and hits it out of the way as it hits the ground right beside you. Zerenia, on her turn, responds to Bognak and says, "His name is Tassan Bor. He is a lord, one of the 5 lords of the elemental plane of fire. He's hired by Salen. Stay away from him. And they are going to cast Spirit Guardians. 15 feet around them, all around. You see people in hooded figures. She just yells out, "Light Enders, assemble!" She regards you guys as allies, for some freaking reason, but regards him as an enemy. On his turn, when he starts, he will have to roll a wisdom saving throw. And then, oh god, she's confident. She's gonna stay right the fuck there.
Just get away from him.
B.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and go into a rage.
Good call.
And I knocked, because you said I knocked his axe out of his hand.
No, like, if his axe is coming down towards you, you just smack it so it goes down and hits
so
the ground.
He's still holding it. Okay, gotcha.
Totally.
I am going to do my multi-attack as a bear. It's a 21 on the bite to hit.
Oh yeah, that's a gnarly bite.
And then 7 bite damage. And then for my claws, 18 hit with my claws.
Mm-hmm.
And then 8 claw damage.
So 15. Very nice. Cool. Yeah, each time you hit it, you just when you bite down because your head is so close, you tear into its like rocky flesh. You hear 1,000 screams of demonic forces from under Silvernell or within Silvernell, pulsating past your face, almost like a hot gas from a subway grate. Each time. It is the other dinner demon's turn. They are going to fly this way and cast a fireball at Penny. But as soon as they cast this fireball, maybe the light is a little too bright from Tassan Bor, it flies right past Penny and hits the wall behind her. And it is Penny's turn.
Come on, they don't even know your ass. I'm also gonna shoot at that one because fucking rude. I'm shooting an Eldritch Blast at wrong thing. This guy and the one that Bognak is fighting this one, right?
He's holding him. He's grappling
he's
around
like
the neck.
grappling it. Yeah. So I'm gonna hit both of these. I'm gonna try to give it some disadvantage.
Okay, you have advantage on this. Right? That's how it works?
Not with grappling.
No, yeah.
Not with grappling. If it was restrained, I think so.
Yeah, if
Okay.
he's restrained.
No. Okay, a 12 to hit this guy. The 12 hit this one.
12 hits.
Demon. Oh, great. I was like... And a 14 to hit the other one, so both hit.
Both hit.
They need to both make wisdom saving throws. Do a d10 of damage to each of them.
First one gets a 2, and the second one gets a 17. The one up top gets a 17.
Great, so this one is frightened.
All right, we'll
The
put
one that failed.
a blue dot.
And he takes 3 damage. This one takes 9 damage.
You said the first one takes 12?
No, 3. Well,
3?
I wish. 3, and then 9 for this top one.
Okay.
And so he's frightened, so as long as he's got a line of sight of me, so as long as Bognak holds his ass looking at me, he's the guy at disadvantage on ability checks and attacks.
Cool.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Bonus action, my bugs, which are summoned around me, are going to move to be right next to where Bognak is.
Yep, let me get you a swarm on the field.
Come some bugs, please.
They didn't even appear when I did that. I don't know why. There they are. There's the swarm. They are beside Bognak?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do they go after you?
They went. That was their move. They went to that spot, which is
Gotcha.
20 foot of movement. So.
All right. Are you using any movement
Um.
for a free action to speak?
Are we fighting this guy or running? And then I'm gonna step. Can I get any closer?
Yeah.
Can I like go back here? Like, can I move like?
Yeah, you can go back.
I'll back up a little bit. And I'm like, cause I'm like, what's going on?
All right, Yumi.
He's getting closer to us.
Yeah. I know, because I'm like, do I want to like run or do I want to like fight?
Porque los dos? Do both. Run and gun, girl. Run and gun.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be my game plan, is the run and gun. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do to get out of this situation is I'm going to cast Misty Step.
Oh, hell yeah. 30 feet?
30 feet. And I'm going to go, yeah, you're going in that direct right there. I'll go right there.
Figured. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poof, out and poof. Yeah, just like Nightcrawler.
So we're running and got it.
And then I'm gonna use my movement and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 more feet. And then let me measure real quick. 40. I am going to cast Mind Sliver on that dinner demon that's like next to me,
What is that? Intelligence?
or like closest
Or
to me.
What is that?
It is an intelligence saving throw. Yeah, a 14.
God, this thing's dumb as shit. Just go. It did really bad.
Hell yeah. So now you have disadvantage on your next saving throw. Or no, hang on. Let me double check what it is. I think you might minus a d4 or something.
Okay.
So that'll be 5 plus 5, 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And on your next saving throw, you subtract a d4 from it.
1d4 from what saving throw?
Any saving throw you have to make.
Any save. All right, you know who to
Yeah.
target. All right, is that
And I will end my turn.
all right,
that
the
is
next
all.
dinner demon is still grappled and absolutely terrifying. Trying to scratch at Bognak's hand to get out. Let's do that contested check because he's trying to get the fuck out of there.
With
And
advantage, because you might.
Yeah, he's staring right at Penny. He rolled a 15.
With disadvantage, yeah, it beats. I rolled a
Oh, wait.
natural.
Oh, you have disadvantage, or he rolls a disadvantage?
He has disadvantage
yes.
Yeah, the imp has disadvantage.
because it's fear.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, he rolled higher that time, so it's still 15.
Okay. Well, I rolled an 11.
Oh,
So-
he breaks out,
The fear made him stronger.
and 5, 10, 15,
We had to take an opportunity
20,
attack.
25. Oh, completely.
Please.
30. And if it
You
lands,
guard
do you
the
get to try to
ball.
grapple him again?
No, it's a bonus action to grapple. I wish I could, though.
Cool.
It's like, no.
Yeah, that would suck.
Um,
He's flying out of there.
cool. There we go. That's the right one.
Still has
9.
sight of Penny. 9 misses.
Always. Yeah.
So he slips out of your hands, flies off. You reach your arm back again, just swipes and it flies off, looking back at Penny. And it is your turn, Bognak.
Bognak's gonna yell back to Penny and just be like, "We need to find Pew, but can't do that until we do something about this." And he's like, "Are we?" He's gonna continue the question to the orc or the gnome. Are we fighting? And then he's gonna kind of get out of this corner too. I think 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, like so he can either flank this guy or dash and get away if he needs to. So, and then he's gonna draw. I haven't used this at all yet.
Ooh, new ability.
I have no. It's not an ability. It's just I bought a longbow a long time ago and I just never used it. So
It will be an action to equip it.
It's an action to equip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you have a multi-attack, it can just be one of the first attacks. I'll be generous there.
All right. Yes. Thank you. So kind of you. I'm good. I'm just
Asshole! This DM's an asshole.
This guy sucks. I'm gonna pull out the longbow and I'm gonna try and shoot that dinner demon that's running away because I don't just fuck that guy.
For sure.
Because fuck that guy.
So I'm just gonna.
This guy stinks.
Okay, so it's only a 12. Man, I suck today.
12 is exactly what you need. The arrow flies. He's looking at Penny. He looks up. Right in the side of the head. Roll your damage.
8 damage.
8 piercing.
If this guy's an
Non-magical.
I'm leaving.
Yeah,
MVP
non-magical.
Yeah, so now it's just got an arrow sticking out of its head. Make sure you take that arrow out of your inventory until you physically go get it. And that is a requirement for everyone. Just watched a Reddit thread where people are like, you should assume. No, you get it.
That's why
about taking some time to get like half your arrows back. It's anyways.
Yeah.
That's why I said explicitly before we started, it's like Bognak goes around and collects his javelin and everything else we use during that rest.
You should always just never assume anything in D&D.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Especially not
Yeah.
in this homebrewed world.
That's
No.
it for Bognak.
All right, this Tassan boar is going to turn, watching Bognak run. Oh, didn't even see Misty Step motherfucker over there. His wings are going to fly up, and he is going to say in Abyssal, may the fire consume you and belong to death. And if his wings are going to radiate, and the fire from his candles are going to like suck to his wings like vacuums and going to shoot it out. I need Bognak and Yumi to both make a dexterity saving throw.
Didn't move at all, did he?
Nope, he's still right there.
Damn
He
it.
also has to make a wisdom save for that guy's spirit.
Oh, actually, let me do that first.
Yeah.
It's
Get
a
hurt.
19, so he passes, but it's half damage.
What kind of throw am I giving you? Dexterity?
Yep, so that's half damage there. Yep, go ahead and roll that.
Yumi's first bad roll. First bad roll. I believe in you, Yumi.
Can't believe I rolled an 8 on a strength check with a +6. That's embarrassing.
All right, what'd you get, Yumi?
You got it right.
I got a 14.
Okay, and what'd you get, Ben? Or Bognak?
It's less than a 14.
Okay,
It's
a
10.
14 is what was needed, so you're only going to take half damage,
fuck.
Yumi, which explains you're further out. It kind of misses you a little bit. You're going to take
Yeah.
10 points of fire, where Bognak's going to take 20 points of fire damage. The
Christ.
fire is going to be so explosive when it shoots that way. It shakes the whole ground, and the ceiling is going to completely cave in all across here, blocking this path, and kill one of the dinner demons over there. You can still hear a
Okay,
battle
now we're
raging
happening.
on.
Bognak, as he's engulfed in fire, just yells, "We're
What do you say?
we're." It's
Goddamn,
Cut out
this
again.
It keeps
We're
cutting
running.
them out.
We're
Oh,
running.
we're running.
But now we can't run. The way to go.
That is his turn. It is Zerenia. She is going to just respond out. Free action, nod your head if you're low on health.
I nod.
All right, she is going
I'm
to.
like flailing.
She is going to cast healing word, because is that a touch?
It's
No, that's
a
not.
range. It's
No.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right,
The
yeah.
other one is.
And bonus action.
So she's going to cast it at Bognak. When she does that, you see Tasambor light up as a reaction and teleport to this side. No opportunity attack for B.
Fuck you.
And gets a free hand axe attack because she is casting a spell that heals.
Okay, well, luckily we can't do that. But also, we need to keep this cleric alive.
It is
Right?
going to do a massive amount of damage. Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
no.
I didn't roll it.
Oh, you're a mascot.
It is
You
going
go.
to
Motherfucker, we're
do
gonna kill it.
14 slashing.
She's okay, right? She's okay. She's fine.
And she
shut up.
has to make a charisma saving throw, and because she's within Tassandor's light, she has disadvantage on charisma saving throws.
In the hell is tossing door going with all this bullshit?
So, she fails. You now know that damage is off of the max until they long rest.
I don't call y'all mascots.
So
What
they
mascot?
have 14 until they take a long rest. That was a bonus action for Zerenia. Oh, son of a bitch. Now, I believe Spirit Guardians is if you enter for the first time or you start your turn there. It's not its turn, it's a reaction. Okay, it doesn't work. Damn it. I was going to try to do more damage to it. Zerenia is going to, as an action, just take the dagger because it's leaning at it really close and try to stab up into its chin very successfully. And by chin, I mean candles. So just stab into the candles, pulling out wax. Probably not going to do a lot of damage, but something. And just like that, it is BR Gressive's turn.
How much did she heal for, by the way?
She didn't.
Oh, it like because
If it's as a reaction, if you cast a spell that does magic, they get to teleport to where you are, make a hand axe attack, and if it's successful, not only do you have to roll the normal thing that goes with their hand axe, but if it's successful, the damage or the healing doesn't happen, and you lose the spell slot.
Does that apply to like if we wanted to use a healing scroll? Would he still teleport or not?
Yes,
'Cause
that
it's
would
like
still be a spell, but if it was like a potion or something, it wouldn't count.
Okay,
Way to find out, B.
Right.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. Go with the multi attack on him.
Okay.
Get in his ass.
Right.
Put it in a nice southern accent. Get in his
All right.
That's a 16 for the bite.
That hits.
Yeah. 6 damage, 6 bite damage.
Okay.
And then 15 for the claws to hit.
That misses.
Oh! I think, is there anything else I can do?
Okay. But that does mean you are 5 feet closer. Just want to move your character. Ba-boom.
Okay.
So 5 feet melee. All right. Anything else?
I'm done. That's it.
The dinner demon up top is going to fire another one at Penny. Why the fuck not? It shoots this fireball all the way across the room. You guys can see it fly past B and hit Penny, boom, right in the stomach. And it is going to do
Shield. Fuck you.
11 points of fire damage.
No, I cast shield.
Oh, shield. What is that range of armor
28
class?
AC. To 20.
That's a miss.
Get out of here.
As
Look
it
this
gets really
fucking
close
demon
to
in
you,
the face.
you throw up your shield, and it just boom, bounces off you and
Bugs
hits the
swim around me.
Oh,
And
beautiful.
Penny's pissed.
And it is your turn to respond to that atrocity.
Yeah. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
And he has disadvantage. Or no, it's
he
not
has
disadvantage,
the
D4.
The minus D4. Okay, correct.
Does it last, or is it just one time?
Yeah, it's
Thanks
just a
for
one-time
turn.
thing.
Yeah.
3.
Or, it's okay. He takes.
Hey.
Penny looks at him. Like the shield goes away because it's right before she goes, and it kind of like makes this kind of like screeching noise, and he hears it in his head, and he takes 16 points of necrotic damage from Toll the Dead. And she's like,
16. Good God.
she's like, you little
Of
imp ass
necrotic?
bitch." Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh no!
Remember
You
that?
How did it heal him?
You just heal it for 16.
No,
Okay.
I did necrotic damage to him last time.
No, he took damage. He took damage. That was a look of fuck you.
You're vulnerable or something, I remember, but I don't remember till what. I'm like, I wish I held that on 2 weeks, but I definitely didn't. Just that
Anything
part, like,
else?
vulnerable to something. Yes. Bonus action, my bugs are going to swim around this dude, the candle, and start biting it.
All right. Get to him. All right, yeah, roll its attack.
Oh no, it's a 15. Which doesn't hit.
That's a miss by 1.
Oh wait, but okay, hear me out. Well, it's on top of it's on top of it. It shares its space with it.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna say, can I flank it? But
Boom.
it's too big.
He on it. You can see that right on his. He looks like a McDonald's thing of fries. Didn't just now realize this.
I was
They got bugs in it.
Wow. All right, Yumi.
Oh wait, I also am gonna
Oh.
move. Boop, 30 feet there.
Boom.
So I'm on the other side of this pillar.
The pillar's no more. It's a stub now. Remember, he knocked it off.
Oh, just kidding.
But that other demon is fucking screaming because you're getting closer. Yumi.
Yeah, so I'm kind of mad that I fucking got hit with this fire shit. Not about that life. I was kind of wanting to like wait to pull out the big boys, but fuck it. So I'm going to chromatic orb this bitch.
The big boys. That's your signature move.
Cool. Cool.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
And it does brilliantly.
Okay.
Shatters
Good.
its soul.
It should shatter its fucking soul. Let me see how many D8 I'm rolling. 4.
What happens to it now?
It's about to take...
Yo.
Okay.
You got a shake weight in your throat?
What's 18 plus 5? 23. 23 cold damage.
23.
Oh yeah, did I not mention I can transmutate chromatic orb? And I'm trying to put a fire out, babe.
Okay. Time it. All right. Anything else? You jerk.
That would be all.
All right. The dinner demon across the room sees Penny and is freaking out. And
That actually is over on this turn. It only lasts for until my next turn, so it ends now. He's less scared in this moment.
brilliant. Just it sees you, knowing it's been tricked, motherfucker. 5, 10, fireball towards you. It misses. Flies right past you, and the angle at right past you, you turn and watch. Right as Bill Cannon's like, I can do this. He comes up the ladder, fireball, flies right over his head. No, back down. Bognak's turn.
And then
Whack-a-mole with Buchanan Dewberry.
Guy can't get up the fucking ladder. That was only like 12 seconds.
This dude is gonna write about how much of a hero he was and that he took place. I watch it happen.
You
We'll
me
kill
take
him.
pictures. You me.
All right, Bog.
Yeah, I do still have my camera.
He's like holding up like one of the demons,
Wait,
like
I
punching it in the
thought
face.
I thought Laundria took your camera when she tortured you.
Did she? That
Yeah.
wasn't stated, but I mean, if she did.
If it wasn't stated, then it didn't happen. But so you can have it until I go back and clarify.
definitely
And take it from me.
Camera work, don't know about
She
that.
did.
I said camera work we don't know, but stuff definitely happened though. We heard about that.
All right, the action's still going.
It's on
Bognak.
camera.
Cool. Bognak is going to. So I can hit him from where I'm at right now.
You're still within his
Um,
radiant light,
Gotcha.
so you just have disadvantage on charisma saving throws.
Right. Can I? Is he considered flanked, or do I have to move here for that to happen?
Oh no, that would be considered flanked.
Where I'm at right now?
Yep, sure.
Sick. Awesome.
I'm very generous
So
with
I'm-
flanking.
Yes.
As
love
long
that.
as it's not a right angle, I consider it a flank.
Fair. That makes sense. I'm going to then. Bogdak sees the bow's not doing anything. He just like back to my roots. Just throws the like the longbow on the ground. Just goes to smack this guy twice.
Cool. You can pick it up
with-
later with a bonus action.
Yeah. Oh, sick. Awesome. Thanks.
We'll get it for you, buddy. Don't worry.
So that's a 25 on the first attack.
You're just punching him.
Yes, with my yeah, just punching him with
Okay.
my arm. And I'm gonna roll again. I have a 25, 23. I'm gonna see if I crit. Okay, didn't crit, but
Okay.
So that's a 25 to hit for 6 damage, and then a 22 to hit for 12 damage.
Okay, 18.
And then I'm actually going to go ahead and use one of my martial superiority die, or combat superiority die, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that's good for me.
I was about to say, it's probably a pretty smart thing, but
Oh,
worth
15.
DC's 15.
Aha!
But he's still going to take an extra d8 of damage. So,
Of bludgeoning?
I think it doesn't specify what the new type is.
It'll just be the same type of whatever it was.
Yeah.
Cool. So it's still that magical bludgeoning.
Okay, so yeah, it's 7 more damage.
Cool.
And then I could grapple. I mean, I could try and grapple. It just doesn't seem logical, really. So I'm just gonna.
Can you grapple him because he's larger?
Yeah, I think as long as he's not huge, you can
Okay.
still grapple.
Yeah, he is considered large.
It's larger, smaller.
He's just slightly bigger than B as a bear.
Gotcha. This McDonald's fry value box. I am gonna. He hit me pretty hard. I'm gonna bonus action second wind.
Ooh.
So that's 13 health back.
Not a
for
spell.
Bognak.
I know.
It's not a spell.
He's waiting.
Yeah.
All right, is that it?
That's my turn. Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
He's like, is that it?
Oh, you just like punch him in the back. Boom, boom. It's gonna swing and oh gosh, do I want to do that?
You might as well.
You shut your ass up. Last time you got hit, remember?
He's just going
Yeah,
to
that's
turn
true.
his candelabra and look at Bognak and point one of the axes at you, Bognak, and you need to roll. Wait a minute. Oh no, he rolls. So this magical light shoots out of this axe of slightly different color.
Bognak, hold your back. Don't let it go.
Then Mr. Bognak,
That was a 25.
I duck. Does that help?
And
or?
make a, no, and
Shield.
roll a charisma saving throw, which you have disadvantage
With
because you are within
disadvantage.
his light.
Yeah. So that's a 14 and a nat 20. So unfortunately, I have to take the 14.
14.
14 is exactly what you need, so you're good on that.
Hey,
Like a nat 20 either way, so let's still work out.
Bognak
Second.
ain't no bitch.
I'm getting useless
Exactly.
nat
Not no
20s.
more.
You're going to take 18 points of necrotic damage.
No.
Well, how do
What?
I win?
Bognak, are you okay, girl? You keep saying double-digit numbers, and I'm like, ooh.
Zarenia,
What?
she is going to yell out, they can die, but only momentarily. Only Christopher is trying to figure out how to actually kill these things. If we
Oh,
can
Lord.
kill it, we can get some time to escape. It'll give us a little bit of time. Just fucking attack the thing. And also,
You
it
will
needs
have
to
time.
roll
It
a
can be
wisdom
a
saving
forecast.
throw. I forgot because
Yes.
it started its turn within that.
Yeah, it's feeling ballsy.
It passes, but it will take half damage.
Yeah, it will.
Okay.
You hear what she said? Kill this bitch.
And then Zarenia, still within melee range. Oh, too afraid to move. Fuck it, but they're better away. She's gonna count on you guys, and she's running.
don't know
She's gonna run about 5, 10, 15 feet. It's gonna give him an attack of opportunity with an axe. But it will miss, thank God, and it is B, our Gressive's turn. I don't even know who to root for. Bad guys, good guys, you're all bad.
Listen, she's to get back in that range for her.
Bad guys are worse guys, honestly.
Yep,
If I wanted to toss a potion, is that an action or a bonus action?
that would be an action.
You're a
Okay,
bear.
I hope you're doing okay, because I'm about to try to attack this.
I've got some potions. I'm
Okay.
holding
Okay.
up.
You can't be the hero.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Let's go for the multi-attack again.
All
With
right.
advantage because I'm helping flanker now.
Okay, hell yeah.
And that's
No, because technically
Oh.
she's flanking for you, but you're not close enough to be flanking for her.
Gotcha. Cool.
So not
Wow.
advantage.
All that arm. He said,
Well, I still got a 17 on my bite, so
Okay, yeah, that works.
my bugs are in there.
That's 10 bite
You're on top.
damage.
10 bite damage.
Oh, that's a 23 on the claws.
Damn, bear.
Right to hit. That was a nat 20 plus 3, so.
Ooh.
It was a nat 20,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
and
that's what
you
she
and
said.
you rolled the crit damage.
Yeah.
All right, cool. B, as you bite into him, it screams out, and then you just hit out, knocks all the lights of the candles. It bursts into flames and falls down. And everybody roll a dexterity saving throw.
No.
No,
Everybody.
With that?
Oh, Jesus. I rolled a 2 on the dice. I ain't adding into that because it don't matter.
19.
Okay.
13.
18.
Damn, y'all coming back with a fury on episode 20.
No, not all of us.
What'd you roll?
Not Penny.
I'm a 2.
2?
A 2. A smooth 2.
You and Zerenia failed. So what happens is he kind of bursts into flames and falls down as everything feels like it's getting sucked to where he is. Like everyone's trying to like hold their place. Even the dinner demons are like ah, ah, and flying towards it before everything. And it blasts out in this big fireball wave, like a mushroom cloud, out.
Nah, I don't like that.
He's like, kill it. And it blows up. Oh, you got bad advice. You're fired.
O'Kennon's head pops up again. Let's go. Ah!
Right.
Penny and Zerenia will take 20 points of fire damage, and everyone else will take 10, and that will kill those 2 dinner demons.
I'm done with you.
The light will get snuffed out as he lies dead on the floor. As you see from his very core, a little twinkle of fire slowly starts to spread back out. Zerenia says, oh, and as that explosion goes off, it fucking knocks that huge wall down. And you can see to the other side that all of them are gone. Like, it knocks all those rocks down, enough that you can, like, get through. Combat is over.
What's
Penny.
going on with the fire spreading, though? That freaked me out.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
you
exploded
blew
out
up.
and then just, like, hit the walls and evaporated. You know what I mean?
Okay. I gotcha. I thought it was, like, still on fire. I'm like, I'm not getting into this situation again like the water last time.
I look at that girl.
To drink a healing potion.
Hey, we got this cleric here. I'm looking at this cleric and I'm like, I'm gonna nod my head now because I would like healing. And I look at her and I'm like, this is me saying yes. Especially after learning combat. And I'm like,
She's
this is
going
the time.
to walk over to you and cast. Well, pretty much everyone needs healing. She's just going to
Right.
use.
Not me.
Be's chilling.
You're
That was
unbearable.
No, literally, the only damage was that 10 points just now. That was the first time I got hit.
That was my first one too, but
That
I
was
don't like
half
taking
again
damage.
to like 5, right? So
Yeah.
you're just a bear.
Yeah, literally.
Let's see. I think she's going to cast Mass Healing Word because I think everybody else needs it, and it would be better than
Nah.
us.
We're villains. I don't care about them. I'm
Everyone
happy for
within
myself.
60 feet, so
She can do what she wants.
she'll walk near you guys and call you.
Can I call O'Kennon up too so he gets this?
Shut. You better sit his
Nah.
bitch ass down.
You can
pops
see
up, he's like,
across where the ladder is.
He said he would make you
Get down!
famous, though,
Get down!
Penny.
Goes back down. It's going to be 1d4 plus the spellcasting ability modifier. That's it?
But everyone gets it, so yeah. It is a small one, but it's to get everybody back up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a, yeah.
All right, everyone's going to get 7 points.
I'll take it.
Yeah, full health.
I now have 20 hit points.
Oh my god, you're so close.
You were looking bad.
I have 70.
I'm a baby.
I have 26. I don't look
See,
crazy, but that hurts.
After she does this, Bognak is ripping candles out of this thing's head, and he's gonna throw its body down the ladder. And he's like, "We gotta run."
As you like pull the first candle, that little fire that's like reigniting gains speed.
Oh my goodness.
I put the
Bognak, stop
candle
touching
back.
things.
No, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm getting out of here. Fuck y'all.
I'm gonna
Zerenia
have
just
the
fucking
healer.
yells out to
Which way we
run.
Which way are we going?
Um,
Are we going to the roof?
Looking around,
Does she know that?
you can't really. So you look up and you see the ceiling, which literally on the other side is Death's Door. There seems to be no holes. There's a big wall on the right side of the school of just rocks. There's fucking nowhere to go but straight to the back of the school, where you see the ladder going down to the lounge of Barrelhorn. And she's like, "Fuck it, that's the only place we can go."
I sprint.
I'm already there.
Kenny will always let B lead.
Yeah, B's been there.
All right. Buchanan jumps out of that hole. The ladder, just kind of walks over to the body, looking at it. What's going on?
Buchanan, run.
Come this way, Buchanan. If you want to survive, come over here.
Well, as he's like talking to you, the sound just kind of warbles. He's fucking yelling. You see behind him.
Dead. You're dead.
The thing rises again as he turns. It just starts running towards you guys. Buchanan's running full force. As he's running towards you, running up the hill, make a deal with God.
We're leaving him. We're not waiting for this.
You see that he just holds out the axe, and this like rain of fire as he runs towards you, turns him into a fucking skeleton. Falls. His skull rolls up to the foot of Bear B.
He definitely picks it up.
I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah, B picks it up and attacks
hold on to it.
Third hit.
Wait, so B and Yumi both like pick it up, like fucking like.
You're so weird.
This was for you.
And B nuzzles it a little bit and then like takes some of her fur and like ties it in a knot so the skull is like hanging in a knot of hair.
This is not a movie. Get the hell up the ladder.
And he's just slowly walking.
We're climbing the ladder, Scott. We are
All right.
climbing the ladder.
As you go down the ladder, that little hallway that goes to the barrel horde dorm doesn't hardly look affected at all, except that the wall is still there with the symbol of barrel horn, and it's dim. And right beside that wall, the hole has caved in. It has crushed the big orb of the bleed. And as you turn the corner, the actual lounge looks kind of crushed. Let me see, really fast. I will bring.
Get to a floor that has a straight. Well, I guess she doesn't know that, but we try to. Back to the roof. Scott said you skip one fight.
I will reveal to everyone here and to our friends at the stream. It looks like there are just tons of dead dinner demons, not tons, I guess like 5, and some dead robed figures. The fireplace is completely caved in. It's just the radiating light of the barrel horn portal that goes down to the dorms. And she's just like, just run for it, just go! As the whole school's like shaking and rumbling, and she's gonna run all the way across to here to the portal and stand on it and teleport into the barrel horn.
Damn.
Wow. Or dormitories. Yeah, I'll put you guys on.
Everyone following suit. We're just kind of down here.
I'm ripping the ladder down. Once everybody's off.
Okay. Probably a good call.
He has wings, but whatever. And then, can I take the ladder with me? Why not?
So as you rip it down, there's still a hole where the ladder was going in. You can still see the floor, and you can see the light getting closer and closer and closer.
Run for it. Run for it.
Can I try to make it cave in somehow?
Athletics.
Yeah.
How you doing it?
While B's doing that, I'm gonna keep.
I want to punch like the walls around the hole to get enough like rubble on the ground for it to like stack up to kind of close off the hole. If that makes sense.
Yeah, athletics check.
Bear back.
15.
Bear back.
15. Yeah, as Penny starts booking it, the bear's just jumping up, hitting the ceiling. The whole fucking thing starts caving in completely. You guys have to back up because it all completely caves in right there. In this big pile of rubble, the light is snuffed out.
Nice.
He's gonna leave us.
Everything starts shaking like a T-Rex.
As we're like walking and all running and shit like that, I'm just gonna pop back into B's head and be like, "Yeah, that's how you beat shit, girl. I told you you'd get to beat some shit."
He flexes like this in bear form, but doesn't say anything.
While still running on 2 legs.
Yeah.
Flex.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to add. Is B is always bipedal in bear form. Which is the opposite of her human form. Her human form, she's always like trying to run around on all fours, but as a bear, she's just walking around like this.
As she walks past, and like Yumi's the last one, and starts falling around the corner, Yumi, you just kind of notice a little bit that orb of the bleed just kind of flickers a little bit. And as you look, roll an insight check.
Ooh, that almost broke, girl.
I know. 23.
Insightful.
You look, it kind of flickers,
Very.
only for like 2 seconds, but you catch it.
That's all I need.
And it's Laundry Fatale, and her eyes follow you as you move.
I'm
And
just
she
gonna
just,
like, I guess, pause for a second, blow a kiss, wink, and continue on.
she just watches you. All right, you guys, move on.
Bognak's running with the ladder over his head. Like, have you ever seen those fireman drills where like they throw the ladder up and like he's like that?
Penny hits the portal first, and she's gonna go through it. She'll like get there, wait for everyone to come up, and then she'll let them go, and then she will start to go through. She's not going through first. We took too long. She's like, let's
He'll
go.
go through first.
Also, Scott, can you remind me your potion rules real quick? As far as like, I might be confused.
It really only applies to combat. If you use an action, you get the full max healing of that potion. If you use it as a bonus action, you roll for it.
I might just go ahead and do an action and take a full
Well,
potion.
you're not in combat, so you got to roll for it. Yeah.
I'll wait for combat to start then.
Roll initiative. Great.
There you go.
Hey, Penny, try me real
Yeah,
quick.
blood pumping.
I'm gonna go and punch one of the dinner demon corpses and hope it moves slightly to start an initiative.
Initiative start over.
Yeah. I'm like, chug!
All right, you stand at the portal to the dormitory of Barrelhorn, which B and Bognak belong to. What do
Yeah,
you
we
want to
should
do?
just see if we can even get through this.
One of us.
I mean,
Change
she
out.
didn't say anything when she went through it, so...
But we don't know what school. We don't know what house she's in.
Well, that's also true. Fuck it, let's try it. Yumi's gonna jump on the portal.
Zoom, you teleport through.
Oh fuck! I jump on the portal.
Man, that must be a new rule. The partner jumps through.
Yeah, you teleport through. As you all teleport through, you see a bunch of those people, and everything looks fucking trashed around you. There's no way out except for like to your left. There's a bunch of those robed figures, full-on Avengers pose, just standing there. One of them has just finished slaying with a staff the last dinner demon, and turns and looks at you guys, and you can see that it's Zerenia. And she says, "I didn't get your names. What are they?"
Francois.
Francois?
He
No,
roars.
roll a fucking deception check. Roll a deception check.
B is just
I mean,
gonna
if you
roar
want a
and not say
deception check, I'll
anything.
give you a deception check.
I feel like with disadvantage because Bognak audibly laughs when they say French.
He's fucking you over. All right, disadvantage because he laughs. Damn, Bog, you gotta do him
Did
like
you hear
that.
what I got?
Yeah.
You gotta roll with disadvantage.
I'm
I gotta do
sorry.
disadvantage?
Yes, because
Yeah,
Bognak
'cause
offered
Bognak-
laughing to
Bognak
show that you're
laughed at
lying.
you.
The first one was a dirty 20. 11.
Zerenia will acknowledge it, but think something. And the rest of you?
He just roars.
Penny.
Penny?
That's B. I'm Penny.
I'm
Penny P.
Francois. I'm also Francois.
Deception, you son of a bitch.
God damn it, Bognak. I'm fucking Yumi.
You're twins.
Okay, Yumi turns, yells, "God damn it, Bognak!" So have a disadvantage because they just said your name. In fact, don't even roll it. They just said Bognak. They know now. They know now.
No one knows.
Zerenia's
who
like-
Bognak is out of context.
Like
Bognak's-
covered in blood,
Bognak's my nickname.
just standing there very
We're in
confused.
like the most terrifying battle of their entire existence, and we're like dicking around.
In that crowd of hooded figures, they're gonna be like, "These are the ones," and Zerenia's gonna look back and say, "I've seen what they can do. They're powerful, and they're not from our time." Let me
So
introduce
easy.
you.
Not for my
No,
time.
as soon as she says that, B, you know how like animals after they shit, like they like scoot around like on the ground to like clean off their asshole. B
Wait
starts
a minute.
doing that. B starts doing that like as soon as
He
she's
makes
like,
it so hard to
I've
eat.
seen what they can do, and B is like cleaning her ass on the ground.
She's going to say, yes, these are the ones. Allies, let me introduce the Light Enders. And with that, we're going to take a 10-minute bathroom break. So everybody clean your butts. And we
Yes. Bring those home.
we'll be right back. See everybody soon. Welcome back from the bathroom. B has licked her crotch. All right, here we go. You stand in front of the Light Enders. Zarenia is going to talk to you and lead around a corner where there are lots of Light Enders that are just like standing guard waiting for shit to come down this hallway. She's just going to put up her hand and just tell them as they walk by that you guys are with her and just kind of lead the pack. She's going to lead you around the corner, which everybody roll me an insight check who gives a shit.
Yeah, I also got a question.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, and now's the
Yeah.
time to ask your questions too.
I
Got
rolled
a
an
nat 1, so honestly, that's kind of on brand because I probably did.
Listen, I got a nat 20, so that would technically put me at a 28.
Okay?
What does a 7 get?
Nothing. B?
I'm too distracted by
I
bees
said I
still
got
dragging.
Yeah, I got a nat 1, so
Okay.
I mean that's probably on brand.
As Zarenia would put it, let the fraud get the insight. Yumi.
Oh, you mean, yeah.
Yumi, you immediately know because each dorm is pretty much the same, just with different colors. You're kind of walking through what would be one of the professor's bedrooms. The walls are all torn down, and then kind of walking into the bathroom kind of area, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
As you're walking around the corner, Zarenia is going to tell you that the Light Enders work for a student named Christopher Pugh. They stick together and protect Christopher. What you just saw was one of Salen's enforcers, a head of 1,000 lit candles named Tossin Bor. He is one of the 5 lords of the elemental plane of fire, and that he and Salen have come to take Christopher. He is going to tell you Christopher devoted his life to Salen, and Salen gave him the ability to suck energy from individuals. That one day Christopher would have to give that energy to Salen. But graduation just happened for them, and he defied Salen, said, screw you, I'm super powerful, I will take all this energy for myself. And Salen said, then I'll come get it. So what you're experiencing is Salen and his demons from hell rising to find Christopher and take what is rightfully Salen's. Any questions?
Can I suggest the next time Christopher does not break his word, and then demons would not come and attack him and slaughter people? Just a slight thought to put on your radar.
As you round the corner, Zarenia is going to look at you saying this and saying, you have no idea of the power of Christopher Pugh. We believe he is one of the most frightful villains ever to come out of the school. His power is so strong that we believe he will defeat Salen. And as they take you around the corner, you basically see this campfire where they all hover around. So I'm going to get rid of all these.
This is where the barrel horn bathroom used to be?
Yes.
Bognak immediately starts running around. Will Hamming! Will, are you here? He's just gonna like run around the bathroom.
Oh God!
From a pile of rubble, slowly.
Oh my god.
Oh!
He just looks up. How do you know my name?
Will. I go to like try and give him a hug, and I'm like, oh, that's right. You can't touch.
You go
touch
right
tangible-
through him.
Yeah, you can't touch tangible objects yet. We worked on that.
He flies away from you towards where that fire is, and you can see the wall is completely knocked down in this area. You can see the shore. You can see out into the ocean, the whirlpools that surround this school as all these light enders stand around this fire.
So, like, what are we doing right now with all y'all in a circle around the fire with, open wall scenery? What's happening?
The school is in shambles right now. Our only goal is to give Christopher time to find something he says will appear to help him defeat Salen. Our job right now is to stop whatever is attacking Salen, Tassenbor, these demons. We are giving him time. What you don't understand is that Tassenbor and Salen have found a way to regenerate themselves immediately after death, keeping them alive indefinitely. Christopher is searching for something that he believes when you kill them will finally kill them. You have to understand, Christopher is very powerful. He will lead everyone out of the school. He knows.
Yeah, well, where is he now?
We do not know. He has found a way, and he says he's going to write this down in a book.
Yes, right. Yes, he needs to find the book. There's a book that's got like a skull and a crown on it. Like, it comes to him. Don't worry, he gets it. Will, like, man, I guess, well, you don't recognize me because I'm from the future. But I'm like still talking to him. It's like, we're really good friends where I'm from. You're like my best friend. I haven't seen you in so long.
You wish to help me, Bognak?
Yeah, of course.
Please.
Bognak, stop freaking the ghost out.
You must keep me safe from the sullen slitter.
Here we go again.
Hey, tried. Yeah. Don't worry, I will, and we're gonna always make sure that you're never taken by them. And Bognak's just gonna try and hug him again.
As you go, you just like go through him and just hugging yourself, and he's just kind of like floating corporally like around you, and he tries to give you a pat on the back and just like goes through you, and you hear,
"Don't worry, you'll get there someday, bud."
"Oh, it is okay. I have prepared to be taken by the sullen slitter for a long time. Bognak, if you truly are an ally, if I am ever taken, I know now that you will find me. The sullen slitter always sails north of the Dragontooth Island. If it ever happens, you will find me there. I don't know who you are, but I trust you."
Do you know any weaknesses about the ship or anything about the ship that can help me if you're taken?
They are obsessed, like the evil professors of their school. They are obsessed with treasure. They wish to come take my treasure. I believe you can bait them out with a great wealth.
With a what?
A great wealth.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be the richest student the school's ever seen if it gets you back. I swear, I promise. I'm getting 40 gold a week already. I just gotta be nice to some more people. I'll have plenty of wealth for them. That all makes sense soon, bud. Don't worry. I'll get you back, and it's good to see you. And Bognak's just he's like, yeah, go on, continue. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, you notice everyone is staring at you.
Okay, come on, people. I was trying to have a private, like, as we're like in the middle of this campfire, we were trying to have a private moment here.
Serenia stands up and says, "Will Hemming, they are not from our time. This is not real. They will disappear. Go cry to someone else." "Oh, Serenia is the most evil of Lightenders." And you just see him like go out of the wall and float down into the ocean.
Yumi's just like dying laughing.
B and Yumi are still mind link, so B is gonna be like, anyways, you think you can ask the Lightenders if they have anything that belonged to Christopher? Maybe I can get his scent off that we could track to find out where he's at.
Yeah, I got you, girl. I'm gonna look over and be like, so the bear has a question. The bear would like to know if you have anything with old boy's scent on it, so she can track him, and we can just locate where he's at instead of wondering where he's at. Proactive.
They all look at each other. By the way, all their hoods are so far, you can't see anyone but Zerenia. All at once, they all pull a necklace out that it's kind of like a burst, like a sun, but it's got a huge, like, lightning crack down the middle, but it's made that way, so it looks like the light is breaking. Christopher made these for all of us. His hands have touched these. Is this what you look for? But you must understand, we do not wish to get in Christopher's way. We are confident he will succeed. You must not interfere.
Well, see, we're not looking to get into his way either. We necessarily are kind of here in this round for what I believe is to observe you and what you're doing in order for us to maybe mimic it in the future in some type of way when we're in dire need of blasting the shit out of some motherfuckers and killing them off. So this is kind of like a we're helping each other right now scenario.
But you do take a chance of altering our past. Let me ask you, are you time traveling? What happens here with you now? Will it affect the future?
To be frank with you, I have no fucking clue. I would just woke up in some demon's eccentric motherfucking place out of nowhere and had to start killing them. That's how my day began. I'm assuming our professors are putting us through something.
We are, in fact, students of Dragontooth Academy from where our time, so...
What is your time?
I assume it has to...
Insert
time here.
Insert time.
200...
You're in 233 AGW. You're 3 years into the school. You're at the beginning of the third year.
233 AGW.
So Christopher does defeat Salen, but the school remains for another 60 years? 70,
Christopher destroys Salen, and he ends up a story in a book, and that's what your big hero does. He doesn't go on to do much else after that, unless I look at Bognak. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how the story goes. He wins this fight, and then, much like everyone else, doesn't leave this building.
Back staring into the ocean where he saw Will fly down.
So you all are aware of the plan of Fatale?
What plan are you speaking of? Because she has.
It has been a long time has passed, so the plan could have changed. What plan do you know? Maybe it hasn't changed.
Landria Fatale never lets a student go. She she kills them and sacrifices their soul for a greater cause. We believe.
Do you know what that cause is?
Yes, we believe.
Yes.
She is using the souls to feed something dormant. Perhaps underground, perhaps in another dimension, somewhere. We suspect there are more floors under the school where something is going on. We don't know what professors are in on it, but something deeper, more mischievous is going on. And unfortunately, as you say, we all will fall to this. But wait.
I mean, that definitely tracks.
If you are from the future, you could help us escape.
How so?
How?
One of the Light Enders leans and whispers something to Zerenia. Let me ask you. Do you have the corridors of remembrance in the future?
Mm-hmm.
For now.
Yeah, as far as we know.
She leans back and lets out this. You just hear a and you smell waft of pot, and you look, and one of the Light Enders has already lit a blunt. And Zerenia says, "Fuck. You are not in the past. You're in a goddamn memory." And you hear over the booming voice, "Very good, students! Ha 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 ha! You have discovered this. I'm so proud of you. Doesn't mean you're getting out. Don't die. Ha ha!" And they're all looking at you like, "What are you listening for?"
We are in a simulation, as we assumed.
Yeah.
Never really interacted much with the people inside of them, so I was unsure of your awareness of simulation. I didn't want to break you anything.
Like I said earlier, it's we're helping each other situation.
We know how this goes.
All the Light Enders start to stand. The one with the blunt starts passing it, and then just brings its hands together to create this light green energy in between its hands. The next one takes the blunt, passes it, creates a light green energy in their hand, and it gets all the way around. As you see, slowly they're lighting this light in their hands, passing this blunt. It gets to be the bear.
I hold it. I hold the blunt for her.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I was about to say tries to hold it between the claws. B takes a big old puff. I feel like Your bare lips kind of go up to half of it of the puff.
Oh, it's wet. It's
Yeah.
wet now.
It's like dripping. It's like dripping as soon as it leaves B's mouth.
Nightmare blunt rotation. B.
Penny
Um.
will take the blunt next.
All right, take the blunt next.
Yeah, she takes the wet blunt and she smokes it, and then she will do the hand thing, and she will make bugs appear. Like she's gonna mimic what they're doing, but with bugs. And she's like, I guess
Professors are just watching us get high.
Yeah, the
He
professor
starts
just
scooting
watching
around
these
again.
people.
This is villainy.
He's
Enjoy
scooting
yourself.
around again while everybody's doing all that. B's scooting around in a circle.
Feels better now.
Bognak or
Right.
Yumi, do you take it?
Pass it off.
Yeah, I'll take the fucking magic rooter blunt. Let's
Okay.
do this.
You can get drunk in the corridor, so I mean, I guess you can hide and then take it
Yeah.
out.
All right, this is very old weed that is much stronger back in the day. So I need all of you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Sick.
Good thing I'm very conspicuous.
Nat
I know
20
that's
for
definitely not
Boggy.
even the word. There you go, Box.
Hey, Metal Zombie Boy ain't fucking around. It's
Yeah.
actually going out of your back.
I've gotten the weirdest Nat 20s today.
Yeah.
I got a 24, so there's that.
Hey,
I got
you
a
can bear it.
19.
You got a what?
I got
A 19.
Okay.
a
Oh
14.
no, I might not bear it.
Damn, y'all. Even the strong shit back then is good. Anyways, it gets all the way around to Zerenia. It gets down. It was, I guess, a big blunt with fucking 20 people, and just kind of
Which
throws it into the fire. And all of the light enders have made this light underneath. And they said, Zerenia looks up and says, "This is one of the proudest days of our lives. I guess to us, this is the now. And as you say, we
Yeah, so
we
do that
succeed.
shit.
We thank you for this. We thank you for our survival. But nothing we do now, right now, matters. Because we are simply a memory. A great memory. We
I
thank
did
you.
break them.
And we wish you luck."
Okay.
And they
No,
all
no, no, no,
pull
no,
this
no,
light
no, no,
towards
no.
their chest, and it goes inside of them. And they all turn gray and start to shrivel. And they all fall down dead.
About to all kill themselves, I knew it.
I was like, oh, they love committing suicide. These damn cultists.
You are surrounded by all these dead bodies.
He would like
I'm
to
gonna
move
search
them.
them. I'm gonna
Yeah, I was
dig
like,
through that
be-
bitch's
be
body.
searching
I
them.
am digging through that shit.
Okay, each one has a light ender robe, has a light ender necklace.
You can't take this stuff with you.
Yeah, I know,
Hey, but
right?
we might be
Yeah.
able to use
Um,
it now.
Each
Yeah, I
one
can see
has
some-
a golden light ender dagger.
I'm taking
And
it
I'm gonna
off.
Roll to see what else they have.
I am now them.
They
I look
each
at
have
Bognak and I'm like,
they
Yeah.
each have a light ender pamphlet that has like their fucking religion shit on it.
Oh my god.
And only Zerenia has really anything useful. They're all pretty bare. But Zerenia has like a potion of I get to use my generator. Let's see what you're gonna get. Please stand clear of the closing doors, please. There are 3 translucent green gems worth 50 gold each.
Don't care.
A spell scroll of collapsing. So it's a 2nd level spell. You read it out and you become 2D.
Oh, dope.
And 1 potion of greater healing. And come on, loot. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay,
Oh my
it does not want you to
God.
have anything else. That's all you get. The generator was not very nice. And that is what you have. I will point out you have the way that you came back. There's the hole that leads outside, and then this kind of like leads into like complete pitch black. Let me show everybody on the stream. This leads into pitch black right there.
we know 2 things. Bognak, now you said in this story there was this really big dramatic fight on the roof, and there was a guy and all his robed friends who I assume I just realized that they were obsolete and they killed themselves. And I look at Yumi. Yumi, you wanted us to learn something. I think putting on those robes is kind of appropriate. I think we may be taking the places of those guys in this fight here.
That's the vibe I'm picking up, so I'm already getting dressed.
He
You don't
picks
have to
up
look the
one
part,
and it
girl.
barely fits on. Like
You're a man.
fits up
Like,
the
I put a
sleeves.
robe on each one of B's arms. Like it takes its own robe. I like am tying them together to like make this like 2-robe fitted dress for B.
Okay, on the bear.
Yeah.
If we make her
I'd
flat,
like to-
we can put it on. It's like a coat hanger.
So do we just go to the roof? We know the fight's going to be on the roof. Are we just gonna?
Yeah, you guys wanna do
Go
a
up there?
quick breather? Just like not a lot, just a short one, just a little something. I'm
Short
very
rest.
How much
hurt.
time do we have here?
Some might say.
I mean,
When's
I guess
this
we don't
fight
know.
gonna go down?
We'll
I
hear
will
it.
say through the whole, like you can hear constantly all of this going on. Don't forget, you can hear battle and screaming and building crumbling all around you. But now there's a hole out to the open. You hear a massive amount out there. A massive amount.
And then like the waves are deafening. Or, like people are outside. Like the sound is just a lot louder. Are we hearing more of them? Or are we hearing less of them because of this outside sound?
So you definitely hear the whirlpools and the water lapping onto the rocky shore, and more crumbling, but you're hearing like full out war out there. I'd say 10 times the amount of screaming and fighting that you've been hearing while in these rooms that are muffled by
Gotcha,
walls
gotcha.
of rock.
I want to
Okay,
go.
I
B
say
wants
we
to go
jump
that
on
other
B
way.
and fucking go.
You want to
I'm
go?
going. B's going into that tunnel first that
B.
you said was like, or that was dark.
Yep, it is pitch black. So you have dark vision. Otherwise, it's pitch black.
I have dark vision. I can.
The halflings have it, or does that not count since I'm in bear form?
don't think
It doesn't
I
count.
think you use your bears. You
Okay.
use whatever the bear has.
Yeah.
The bear doesn't have shit, so I'll put Bognak on my back since he has
Well,
Dark
I'll
vision.
just carry a torch for you.
I was gonna say that.
I was
It's
gonna
literally
say,
a fire
oh,
right
you
there.
can lead me. Okay, true. You're
Yeah,
right.
I was
you're
just
right.
gonna like pick up like some of the fire there and.
Just trying to be creative.
Get on my back.
Yeah, I mean, I'll still ride on your back if you want, just like in my short
Yeah,
arm.
with
I've
the
got this
torch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check that out first, just to see what's in there.
Again, I really cannot overstress the importance of a nap right now. Would be
I feel like you're not
sensational.
doing well.
He says that
We can have
like
feelings
I
about
just punch him in the head and knock him out.
Oh,
God.
oh, all right. Roll attack, specifying that you're trying to knock them unconscious. Roll it. You said
Close to
it.
0.
You gotta roll it, V.
He was
Okay.
holding the torch.
Oh
Someone else can pick
no,
it up.
that's a 22.
You're unconscious, Bognak. For
Have a little rest.
3 minutes.
Oh, that's not.
Is that long enough for a short rest? Or?
No.
I hit him harder.
You're gonna concuss him, B.
57 minutes later of these.
Okay, BB. Okay, no more
He wakes
hits.
up,
No more
he'll
hits.
not rest
kidding.
just
I'm just
in more
kidding. I
pain.
wasn't serious about that one.
Okay. Here's that first one.
Yeah,
I was
almost feels-
definitely
I feel like it was
holding
like
him like this now with the torch.
in the shot like a Muppets style punch. Like you just see like a very Muppety bare hand just hit me in the face and I fall over.
Yeah.
Like immediately.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna get Bognak laid across B's back, and I'm gonna like position like his arm in some weird way to where it holds the torch, so he's still technically holding the torch, and I don't have to carry anything. And we're gonna go down the little hallway and poke our head in, I guess.
All right, cool. As you go down this hallway, it narrows really tight across the room that's kind of broken. You don't recognize this kind of like room at all because everything's in such shambles. But the space is about like 1.5 feet wide in this space.
And the
And
bugs?
behind you, not outside the building, specifically around that corner where you came from, you hear a large when the whole building shakes. Something is coming.
Yeah, can I like shimmy?
Yep.
Like
I would say
and
everyone
just like
is
kind of
able.
poke my head through?
Yes. As you poke your head through,
Like I'm not trying to make an entrance for once, but
You might, bro.
you might inadvertently be making an entrance. It looks like it.
I want to do it stealthily.
All right, roll a stealth check.
Okay.
I believe in miracles.
17.
Okay, yeah, you're
Where from?
completely stealthy. You see that it is going around. There's just like beds and stuff all in shambles, and it just continues to go down this long hallway that's completely pitch black, but you can't really see like what's down there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna like
And it's like eerily
relay
quiet.
what the hell that I'm seeing is like. I'm not really seeing anything. It's just like a long dark path. I don't know where this is leading. I'm like, y'all want to continue going down this way, and I can just like stealthily move in the darkness, or what?
Well, how much of this do you want to see play out? We know how it ends, so that's just my question. We could go to the roof and wait, or do you want to go trudge through the dungeon? You're welcome to trudge through the dungeon, by all means.
Oh no! I was just trying to get up top.
There's a big old hole outside. We can just go straight up, like an elevator. You don't know what that is.
Are you
do
scaling the side of this fucking building? Are we scaling that shit? I don't
If
have
you're done
upper body
exploring
strength.
inside, we don't have to. Girl, no. But if you're done looking, if you come this way, and Penny directs them to come. Penny is suggesting we go up. She hasn't said how, but she's like, I think we should go up outside, straight up. That seems like the fastest solution. If the plan is to just go to the roof, because we know that's where the light ender fight ends. But she's not also. She's not
walk
trying to be
back,
like.
and I'm like, no. So I walk back, and I'm like standing there with Penny, looking at the coastline.
I'm like,
How we doing it, girl?
B, come here. And she summons B over towards her. Actually reaches into her backpack, and she pulls out a little potion with the up arrow on it, and she gives it to B, and she slowly feeds it to B. And as she's doing that, she starts to climb on B's back, and she's like, you're gonna want to be up here. She's like, come on. And she gets on B's back, and I get her back. And I feed her this potion that I believe to be an enlarged potion, so I'm hoping she gets bigger.
As she drinks it, she is going to become twice her size and become huge.
Let's
go.
You must quickly, though, get out of that room because you are going to become much bigger than the ceiling can hold.
As that happens, I'm like, all right, B, jump. And I instruct her to jump out of this hole, and I start to cast. I use a 3rd level spell slot to cast Fly, and bugs start to swarm around us. I touch B, and she gains these massive bug wings that come out of her, and she gets a fly speed.
I just want to
This is
clarify
so cool.
really fast. Are you leaving Bognak?
Oh,
No,
he's
Bognak-
No, he's on
my
B's
back.
body.
This
Oh,
whole
he's-
time.
Bognak was the one guy who's on there.
Okay.
Bognak's body is just
Yeah.
not being moved. Yes,
He's
on
still
B's
knocked
back.
out.
Cool.
He's unconscious.
He's not consenting to
Um,
any of this. I know we preach on consent here all the time, but
Does
Sorry,
your
He's
bugs?
unconscious.
What is the ability that the bugs are using to swarm?
I'm casting the 3rd level spell Fly on B, so
okay,
she's gaining,
gotcha.
and I'm just I'm just coloring it that it's my bugs swarm around her and make these like insectoid wings. So she gets like 4 pairs of like on a bear, and she's like, and now she has 60 feet of fly, and she's enlarged, and I'm like, all right, B, get us to the top, up. That's not. I made that up, y'all. That's original. I didn't. That's not stolen from that.
that's original.
This
I
large
guess we're
flying
going to
black
the
bear
top.
that can fly, and I say up. That's non-canon anywhere else. Okay.
Okay, so it specifically
heard it.
says one willing creature without like a specification of like the target size. So it's okay that she carries everybody. That's what I was looking for. I was like, that's
Oh, yeah.
heavy.
I was like, I'm gonna make her big, and these wings. I was like, this is gonna be okay.
All right, your bugs swarm in a spell motion around it. Fucking huge bee bear is holding unconscious Bognak, and you two on
Literally.
each arm
Bear B.
with a fucking robe dress on, and the bugs are swarming around, and she starts levitating up in the air. You have
It's Sailor
60
Moon.
feet of fly speed for 10 minutes.
Okay.
How many minutes has it been since I was knocked out?
A minute.
Two.
One.
Okay. As
Give me
you
the
get
air, I'll
out,
help you.
and you look up, the sky just around the top of the school is bright red, and you see flying around different students. You see over 200 demons, and a very huge demon with horns. Just like swiping its arm and like taking out like 4 students, and they're flying out into the water, into the whirlpools. As like it just turns, and the whole school shakes.
I think we found him.
Yeah, I guess this is the sound we've been hearing, so that's definitely an indicator. Well, let's see what this is all about. And I have no control over how this is going, so I'm just holding on to B's fur and I'm like...
Yeah, literally, we're just holding on.
We're holding on to the crazy person.
I'm in the air. I'm not going anywhere yet.
Okay, she's
It's
just
like, she's the crazy
hovering
one, so-
5 feet up right now. B, you lead this one. This bizarre situation. This is why I love D&D.
I'm staying right the fuck here for a while and observing before we do anything. I'm flying in place, watching all of this happen.
Above?
I'm gonna like poke into your
Yeah.
head and be like, "Oh, okay."
All right. What are you
Yeah.
specifically? Are you just watching to see what happens? That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I can
Roll
get a little more context.
roll an insight check.
Oh god, no. That's a 3.
Just B, roll an insight check.
No,
Wait,
you can all.
is this a new bugbear? I'm just... Sorry, I was just...
You two can roll your independent insight checks. Not you, Bognak. You're unconscious.
Right, no, I wasn't. Do I
I rolled a
see
nat
sweet
20.
dreams?
You feel nothing.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20 and
Yeah.
Yumi.
26.
Oh! So, Penny, you immediately notice that Nat 20 and 26 are brilliant. That from Death's Door up from the side that you're on, which is the east side, that from Death's Door up, half moving south of all the floors is still there. And at the north side, all of those, half of the floors are caved in and broken off. So it's like, you can almost like dollhouse see each floor.
He came in and wrecked this shit. Jesus.
Beautiful.
And with the 26, you notice that there are just 200 demons from your position, which is straight up into the air. That's what you can see. But you see them like flying around, you know, going out. Other ones are coming in. Who knows how many are actually up there? That's just what you can see. And you can tell that if you believe this creature to be Salen, he's got to be at least considered huge. He's like bigger than B is, but roughly stat-wise, you consider him huge. And he is cleaning the floor of students, or this guy.
Yeah, I guess we have to. We need Chris to be there to like have the book to help kill
Do we
this thing.
see?
Yeah,
do we
that's
see
what I was
him?
thinking.
Yeah, nobody insightfully can. Or well,
We can't pinpoint him on this dollhouse floor.
well, let me ask you this: what does he look like?
Library.
I had Russ Quinn read
I'm
that book
slapping
to me.
Bognak away.
I'm just saying, I had-
describe what this motherfucker looks like right now. You wake the fuck up. You need to slapping Bognak. Like, wake up.
All right,
wake up,
Bognak wakes as the bear's like, "Hey, I read the story."
Yeah, I was about to say, Russ read the whole book to me too. So anything, well, I probably wouldn't remember because we didn't talk about all of it. But
Oh, Yumi puts Bognak back down.
he says, "Oh," and punches the shit out of Bognak again.
All right,
Yeah, Yumi punches Bognak now.
Abuse. The abuse.
all right, Bear B, roll a history check. What is going? Oh,
Francois, why?
Oh my god, that was a nat 20.
Yes, bitch!
Let's go, Russ.
Daddy,
I know exactly what it looks like.
You some things.
all right. You know he has pitch black hair and pale skin. He's extremely muscular. I mean, enormously muscular. And you know he has no jaw that was ripped off in
Okay.
combat.
I'm gonna communicate all of those like facts to Yumi, like through our heads.
Telepathically.
Yeah, telepathically.
And I'm like reciting them to Penny. Like
Right.
as B's like telling me.
And I'm
He
also
doesn't have a
looking,
jaw.
but yeah.
Ew.
All right.
Yeah, I will start to look at. I mean, what? We're on the back of B. I assume you see the similar things. I just want to help action.
But I will
Yeah.
say, with those descriptions, you do not see him above you. You just see the
what
red,
about
the
my
fighting, and
scent?
smell the salt of the sea.
Okay, so I wouldn't smell anything over the salt of the sea either, probably.
Because
Okay.
the whirlpools are constantly churning up, so it's very pungent.
I think I should fly higher.
Only Penny actually has smelt the pungent smell of the salt of the sea before when they were on the roof fighting Artheon. So that is somewhat familiar. Not enough that you can like smell through it, but it's like so strong you'd be hard pressed to smell anything through it.
I'll fly up a little bit higher with
How
all
much
of them
higher?
on my back. You said I'm 5 up right now?
Uh-huh.
5 feet up. Let's go to 30.
Okay, so you are
The school's like 100 feet tall, right?
so it's 10 feet for floor. So
I'm double my size. Too.
30.
Like a really fat gnat just flying through the air.
I gotta look at my map to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah. I'm looking for a
Can I convince them I'm like all of the demons that I'm a god? That they should worship me because they've never seen anything like that before.
I cast the light cantrip on B.
Oh God!
Yeah, let's really draw attention to ourselves, team.
That's what we're doing here.
There's only a
And then
couple. There's only a couple hundred, and I'm unconscious. This
are
seems like
you-
a-
all right, so all right,
I'm
you're casting.
I'm
Before
100%
you-
serious. I'm so serious.
Okay, so you are
I know
about
you.
now, kind of even of where the library would be, because the way the school works is amphitheater, Chronosteer dorm, Valor Grill dorm are all underground. Bottom floor is Barrelhorn dorm, then Sunken Fane lounges, the furnace, the library, and then above that's Death Door. So you are 10 feet below where Death's Door would be. So you can have a clear vision because only 10 feet of where the huge chunk of school is missing. And flying up there, it's way more than 200 demons flying around.
Yeah. Do we have the option of going, because this school has been like destroyed kind of halfway? Can we go like, because we know part of the school once you get to a certain point has like a hollow center? Can we like fly in there and just like be inside of the school as versus to like flying up the side of the school once that becomes an option?
There
I guess
are
that's what
no
we should do. I guess
holes
she's
in the
wondering.
side. Up at Death's Door is where the building's kind of collapsed. So you could kind of go that way, but then you're going to whatever is there.
I wish I was conscious right now.
Did you say you cast light?
I did say that.
Do it, fuck it.
All
I'm
right,
going up
so
as
do you have
high
to
as I
roll for
can.
No, you
No.
just make
Huh?
it.
No, it
Not-
just happened.
On
Light-
B?
light.
Yeah, B is now a glowing, huge bear. I mean, she can make a dex
who can
save
talk
if
to
she wants to
everybody
make
at
a dex
once?
save, but
Penny, you can talk to everybody at once, can't you?
I can speak. Is that what you mean? Oh no, you mean can talk to all of us in our heads, but I can only speak to us.
Just trying
I
to
don't know.
think.
We want to be a big glowing ball in the sky with a bunch of demons looking at
Right.
us now.
I'm just
So
trying to
you
think
better
of
get
a
us all
way
killed.
for all of us to like talk to all of the demons.
Before
Same
that
time.
happens,
There's not a way. But they also work for
Yumi
demon
cast
lords.
it.
Like,
So if you don't want it to happen, you can have an opportunity to roll the saving throw. So that's your decision
Yeah.
right now, B.
we
Solely
definitely
on
want
you.
that.
No, I want it to happen, but I just want as soon as the light happens for us to be able to get in their heads all at the same time and talk to them.
Okay, so you start to glow this brilliant light. Are you trying to get in heads? This is a slow motion.
We can't do that. We don't have the power to get in people's heads. Like that many people's heads.
And none of us.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
like
can
not-
just like jump from person to I can jump from demon to demon and just like try and rapid fire mind shit. But that's the best I can do with like a group. I'm more of a singular mind.
Yeah, 200
Not
plus
hive
demons.
mind.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it.
Jay and I
As soon as-
both in the chat.
Fuck it. As soon as the light happens, I'm gonna scream at the top of my lungs.
And I'm gonna
and
minor
roar.
illusion it to like really echo We're gonna duo this. I'm
Okay.
gonna make a fucking roar come out.
And I
of you
want it
with
to be
minor
intimidating.
illusion.
I want it to be like an intimidation,
Roll an intimidation check.
with the roar.
Roll an intimidation check. Oh my god. Bognak's knocked out.
Dear God is here.
I was a 22. And that 20 with
Oh,
a plus
yes, it
2.
was.
It was a nat 20?
So let me take a moment to describe from the point of view of the demons. In the middle of this massive war going on, students versus demon, sailing, searching, looking for Christopher Pugh to steal the energy back, which is fucking loud. A brilliant light comes from the side of the school, and you're up now where you've got more of an angle past Death's Door where you can see more.
A large
Hundreds of demons see, or maybe some see it, but whoever didn't see it definitely looks from the fucking megaphone of death coming from this bright light of this loud bear roar, and you see demon, etc. for 5 fucking minutes. They all turn and look at you, including Salen, who fucking looks like the dude from Ragnarok. All turns, and they're all flying towards you.
Oh, they're not even intimidated with a 22?
Oh, they're intimidated, and they like it.
Wow.
What's happening? Oh god. This is how we die.
I'll give you 3 seconds to do something.
Calling on my mascot.
Good fucking call.
Be the bear. Be the bear. Puts on
So
a mascot.
glowing in the air, you just see the ram burst out of the water. Spectral ram and float around B, only protecting B.
Is there? How close are we to the school building? Like, I want to get. B is pulling all these things. So I'm like, can I not?
I'll say 10 feet from the building. It's not far.
Are there windows? Are there windows on Dragontooth? Like, what is? Like, there's like slit.
I mean, there's holes in the wall at this point, I'm
Am I
sure.
awake yet?
Not on that
I
side.
need to see a floor.
You die nobly, sir.
You died unconscious like you belong.
Okay, actually,
My party
fair is fair.
knocked me out and took me to a bunch of demons.
Fair is fair. He just had the loudest noise he's ever experienced in his life right in his ear. So you wake up in terror.
Also, let me know if he gets hit, we drop out of the sky. Because I'm the only reason we're flying right now.
2, 1.
All
All right.
Just be
As
fair.
you become conscious,
I call my mascot.
immediately, Salen, what's left of kind of the very top of the top floor, he just like swipes his hand. Energy comes from it and knocks the whole roof, and plummeting asteroids towards you guys. This is if you're all on B, it's on B.
We're riding that bitch like off.
B, I will let you make a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you have help. I can imagine they're like using your hair to help control you, Ratatouille style. But you and you alone are holding them. So this is the saving throw of your life.
To be
Was a
fair,
14.
she already has
With hell?
advantage.
Yes. The first one was a 2.
The first one was a 2.
She's a barbarian. They have advantage on dex saves.
Oh yeah, she got advantage 2 and a.
I don't think you're gonna die, but this is gonna hurt. These asteroids plummet towards you. You guys yell for them. These asteroids are
They're gonna be
plummeting
coming them towards us, so I mean.
plummeting down
You're good.
towards you guys. It will hit you guys together. It will knock Penny. So first, Penny needs to roll a constitution saving throw for the fly.
What is the damage I'm rolling against? To the check space. I mean, do I just roll? I'll just roll and tell you what it is. It's.
Oh no.
I rolled a 14.
Got to get my map out again. That might do it. Let me see.
So it's higher than the base, but.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Let me get my map out.
Listen, they released it. We can't complain. They made it. A giant glowing bear started screaming at demons, and the demons attacked us. That adds up. Let's add up. In a simulation built to try to kill us, this all adds up. That does
Me
make
and B
sense.
like did some weird combo shit. We thought would
Yeah, you got us killed. It's a simulation. Why would they listen to you? She just laughed at us. There's a
What did you
demon
roll?
right there.
You rolled a 14.
14. Yeah.
It fails. All four of you will take.
Hey, was I supposed to roll again, or was that?
No, that was just me
Okay,
for my
okay.
spell.
All four of you will take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as these asteroids plummet you out of the sky, and you're all gonna fall 30 feet.
I'm down, by the way.
Let me save myself.
Yeah, me too.
You used your mascot, didn't you? I heard you, Bognak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know if that went through or not because you started.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you did it. You woke up terrified and were like, mascot!
Okay. Okay, thank God.
I'm not gonna be your mascot.
Yumi's down.
You shut your whore mouth. You asked for all this. I don't want to hear it. You say that this time.
Yeah.
You'll learn your lesson this time.
I did instigate it.
All
I definitely fed in.
four of you are
everything
gonna
he wanted
fall
to do.
30 feet to the rocks and take 14
Can I
bludgeoning
fly?
damage.
Can I make myself not hit the ground?
Yeah, fly is ended because it broke your concentration, so you're all gonna fall. Oh, unless you're casting on
Can
yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I have another
roll,
spell slot.
I'm
Can I-
gonna
can I-
roll. As we fall out of the sky, I'm gonna roll so that I take all of the hit of the fall and everybody lands on top of me. So I'm the only one that
Better
takes
say-
fall
Well,
damage.
everyone failed their you failed their dexterity throw. When it hits you, it's not like hits you and you're like ow as you fall together. It's like hit poof, you all spread. It's like boom.
Okay.
Penny's casting fly really fast.
If I have the chance to cast on the spell, I cast levitate to just make. So as I get close to the ground, I'd be like, "Phew," and I'll just like stop. It's a second level spell slot.
Oh, if
I
we
was like,
can do that, then as I approach the ground
I can
and start
try.
to get close to it, I'm just gonna misty step myself to safety and 30 feet away. Can I do that?
Are you at 0 HP?
Not off the initial, but with the fall, I'm going to be.
Oh, so not off the,
with that
the
30
20
feet
something.
falling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say 30 feet. It is a reaction, right? Can you use it as a
No,
reaction?
neither of them are reactions.
Oh, then
That's
no,
not
you
how much time
can't.
No.
You can't use them. So you're all going to take 14
Never mind.
points of damage.
Endgame.
What's the total?
I can
14
shield.
and what?
Well, not necessarily in game because it's not more than your max HP.
Yeah, you're unconscious and in the water.
Yet.
So you're at 0 HP and you're rolling death saving throws. But you all hit that ground. So if you look at our map here, I'll show you where you all fall. My God.
The child can save you.
The bear is going to
splash.
hit the water with a huge splash. Penny's going to fall on these rocks. Yumi's going to hit these rocks. And
My back.
And Boggy is
If I hit the water, I feel like I should take less damage. Just saying.
it's
No,
like
bitch, it hurt.
it's like 2 feet of water. It's shallow, right? And it's like jagged rocks underneath. I'm being
time
generous
traps.
with just bludgeoning. So
If anything, you take more.
you see Bognak fall with his guardian or a mascot, hit it. It just chunks off, a tiny bit of that mascot. He doesn't physically himself take any damage. The same for the bear. Penny I don't think you used your mascot.
No,
So you'll take that damage. It's just,
take the damage.
hit the rocks. You're kind of bloody. And then you just see Yumi hit the rocks and crack the skull and just lay there, rolling death saving throws. As you all sit there, except for Yumi, looking up, you see a swarm of demons.
Oh my goodness.
Salen has just scoffed and flew past where you can't see it. But I mean, I'm gonna be generous and say 30 demons
Great.
are
It's okay.
flying towards you. You look
the mascot
over
can
and
look.
see your ally is unconscious. We will begin next episode rolling initiative.
Oh!
Penny or Yumi will be rolling death saving throws. Save your ally, and you just hear the laugh of Professor Roshk over all of you, and you just hear him say, "This is why we train." I want to thank everybody for watching tonight.
Opposites die.
I want to thank our viewers. I want to thank everybody who's bearing with us. Before we go, this is the craziest thing that's happened this season. Anybody want to say anything?
Thank you, Scott.
Listen, fuck around and find out. That's what we did. We fucked around and we found out. We didn't. Can't even do that.
So
Can't even do that. Double Blaze, Scott. And also poor Bognak. Sorry, Bognak. We kidnapped you
You know how
and then
quickly
threw
Colt
your body off.
started? You know how quickly cults start? I feel like all of those
Yeah, like,
demons
we
should have
easily
started
had
a
a
bear
follow.
worshipping cult immediately.
They're already in a cult.
Okay, well, I look way fucking cooler, so.
That guy
This
came
is
for a head.
true.
if I hadn't
for a
been
head.
knocked out, I was gonna be like, okay, it's gonna be risky to go straight to the roof because we don't have Chris yet. And then we just got my shit.
I would have been
rocked.
fine if they had. Yeah, I was like, Creepy D, Chris, but then I was like, we'll just keep a low profile. And they're like, shining light, screaming, blasting. And I was like, all right, they're looking at us. We're not incognito. We will die. And I was like, okay, great.
MJ and I just in the Twitch chat, like, all right, this has been fun. TPK, everybody.
It was going strong, but I was like, I'm not gonna tell B what to do. I was like, she can't hear me. Like, it wouldn't make sense. I was like, B, you can fly. What do you do? And when she finished, she was standing there. I was like, okay. I imagined an immediate dash up, and I was like, okay, calm. And then it was the light spell from Tanner, and I was like, it's over. He said, I'm gonna use the light, and I said, why on this enlarged bear would you make it bright? Mister, I ain't got no damn.
She wanted to be a god, and I heard her say she wanted to be perceived as a god. How else?
How
do
does
you
it
do
feel
that?
to be the god of death? I ask you, Mister. I ain't got no mascot. Let me yell at the horde of demons.
Right now, I'm unconscious, so feeling isn't my forte.
I will also
you
say,
drown.
you probably won't know this exact number, but the demons are at least 70 feet above you, heading away. So when combat starts, they have to travel 70 feet. So you have a few turns to like get your shit together.
B and Bognak, kill them. I'm running.
I mean, you know they're going to be like shooting fireballs down.
They're gonna
Back
start
Someone
shooting.
holding.
pour a potion in my mouth.
I have a bag of holding, just saying.
No.
I think
Everyone
we all
in.
hop in that.
Why didn't we just take a nap?
Tanner, Yumi didn't learn the last time she died, and now they're gonna learn this time. They said we're gonna let it sink in this time.
I think what we've all learned here tonight is that I didn't do this. That not me. I just
Yeah, you didn't do
consequence. I just consequence. There's a dark
I
tunnel
agree.
you can choose. Anyways, you might want to run. Thank you everybody for watching. We had a great time. Great back. Episode
Well, they're
21.
still watching.
They're gonna save Yumi. Everything's gonna be great. Don't even worry. Or will they? See you soon.
Bye. I got 12 hit points.